Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so excited for better stream audio. Actual win for me. All right, we're doing this. Shadow the Hedgehog. I got John here as a guest commentator. We're gonna be talking about stuff while we play.
Yeah, don't forget. Okay, cool.
Don't
forget to make sure Parsec's showing the, there we go, there's that game.
Yep. I've known John for a really fucking long time. Holy shit, I think I was 13 when we were like first played Smash on Wii U. That was so much fun. The other people were pretty shitty. I gotta admit. I don't like, Reggie and I are just kind of neutral. I fucking hate Shade. I fucking hate like everybody in your server for the most part. That's like original. I think every single person I've talked to is like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, John's server, that place has got some fucking dudes.
Oh, wait, could you change the display monitor?
Yes.
I really befriended everybody back in the day.
Bro, and
like
you
anybody.
Choose to persuade everybody. All right.
I can fix them.
Where the fuck is this?
Meanwhile, they're like, I can make them worse.
Yeah. Dude, yo, Twitter. Oh god, what is going on with the full screen? Hold on, there we go. I'm gonna restart this. It's fucking bugging out. Maybe this is what they were talking about. That's why I pretty much just, and a lot of Discords are that way, where there's just so many fucking people I don't like. Maybe everybody else doesn't like them, or maybe everybody else doesn't know they're a shitty fucking person. But like, in Discords, like, especially like some friend Discords, there's like that one guy who doesn't like you and is gonna make sure to be a dick every fucking step of the way there.
I think it could be that like.
What are we doing?
Online people are like less likely to have like, you know, social awareness and stuff.
Oh, certainly. Let me make sure your audio is loud enough. There we go.
Yeah. I'm still figuring it out, so I was probably like a little bit too quiet there.
It's okay.
So
It's okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
fix my setup.
It's all good, dog!
I like to think I'm good with audio equipment, you know. Self-proclaimed audiophile, I can tell the difference between lossless music and all that shit, but like, fucking god, man, it is hard to keep audio quality consistent between projects in just audio and stuff like that. I think I'm just gonna commit and get some really level headphones, even if they're not hype, just so I can more easily tell when things are fucky.
Yeah, content creation is hard.
Yep, sure is.
Maple's really smart with audio setup. I'm like that one guy who was on the show who's like, wait, what the fuck? Watching his own stream.
What the fuck? I've been there.
That was fun when that happened once.
Let's see. Here we go.
You think?
I got my my paper. Keep going what you were saying. 44.
You think like one of these days you could like help me out with my setup?
You know, sometime I'd like, the thing is I'm always willing to help people, but I don't always have the time. So
Yeah, I feel that.
if I'm like ever in like Discord when we're playing Smash, you can always ask tips, and I can like, you can share screen and I'll show. But I'm like, it's tough because of how busy I am. I'm like, I can't give you time, because it's like, if that time comes, it's like, and I'm a believer in not handing out my time when I need that time. You know, I need that time because I'm not sure I can give that time. You know, and it's only being fair to yourself when you just do that and stop trying to fucking
Trying to do
work around
everything
everyone
and then-
else's things. I've been trying to do that more. Shadows, like, I got my stuff going on. You know, I'm not an asshole. I'll try to work around and I'll pick a day. But my times for Shadow is like evenings, all the time. I don't do morning Shadow. I don't do fucking. I've done. Sometimes I'll do it, but if I do it, it's on me. I did a morning Shadow because I was up early one morning. But that's just kind of been my like how I've been doing this, and it's also because I really don't want to do Shadow. If it's something I want to do more, I'll play Smash with anyone anytime. At me for Smash, let's fucking do it, anywhere, anytime. But the problem with that also is like, people always want to start Smash and want to jump to something else, and it's like, well, we started Smash and you weren't talking, but now you want to play Multiverses or some shit. I've had people like that before.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just got asked recently, actually, if I was, like, they wanted to play Multiverse, and they didn't want to voice chat. I'm like, wow, I just thought of this now. I don't want to play that game. It's a bad fucking game. Multiverses has so many problems. And John, I wanted to ask this one. Did you get the pass finished?
want to say life is so much better when you actually know when you don't feel like playing.
Yeah.
Pass.
Amen.
Pot
I
is awesome.
I finished the
Yeah.
second pass.
Did some. Huh.
I finished the second pass.
Wait,
and then,
so
and
the
then
one-
I got the bugs like Renil the.
Oh, you
thing,
got it?
And then I was like, this. I played it one game, and then I was like, this isn't worth it. And then I
Holy
stopped.
shit! So you've actually finished. You know that pass is still going on, right? They extended it. It's still going on. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, John, they're running out of content, so they're artificially extending the battle passes.
I literally get no incentive from playing at this point.
Oh my god. So
Like,
yeah, they
coins?
extended it, and I have like 5 tiers left. There's like I don't know how you got that. You are a grinding motherfucker. You must
I
have
mean,
some
hey.
time.
Big Xenoblade
I-
fan. You get good at grinding.
Yeah.
I did it in a month because I was like,
Nice.
dude, I need bugs
need to get this done.
in that outfit.
You right?
Yeah.
We're still like 5 tiers away, and
Grew
those
up
last
with
5 tiers are fucking evil, man. But we're probably gonna get it because it ends on fucking like the end of next month, right? It's a full month.
Well, like,
Damn.
I think it was extended to March 31st. Originally, it was like,
And the Valentine's ends in between there, like
Mhm.
March 14th, something like that. And that's for like a full month after.
and that's an
Valentine's.
extra month of time. I mean, we haven't had a new character in like 2 months.
And the characters are extreme. If the Smash teams make it, they can make like 300 of these characters in like
Wasn't the
a
last
year.
one
I
The
swear to
Rock?
God.
It was actually Marvin.
Oh yeah, Marvin. So it was The Rock and then Marvin.
Yeah, and Marvin has a bug where if you up taunt with him enough, where he does that like jump, he'll like start floating. It's like fucking weird. My last
No
turn I
one's
was just doing
correcting
it
me.
so much. Oh, I love spending all my money on these skins that are just recolors.
Oh, well, you mean correcting over the rock?
Huh? Rock?
I am an alien, but I'm not Ben Tennyson.
Ooh, and everyone wants that, but they ain't giving it to us.
Fuck.
Even Tony and his like limp
Yeah,
dickiness
right?
was like,
Dude!
I get it.
Okay, but if it's Ben 10, it's got to be early era Ben 10 / like older Ben 10.
Yes.
Like 2 separate characters at the same time, like Gremlins, with all the aliens. That's what I'm looking for. Because I cannot choose. I mean, obviously, I love the first one more because it's just better and it's more anime. But the second, like, one was awesome. With the dinosaur that, like, nobody thinks goes hard, but, like, when I was a kid, he's like, this guy kind of, he's, like, powerful. you know?
Humongosaur was.
Yeah. Right? We laugh at Humongosaur, but, like, I mean, he
never
went
seen
hard as a kid. I
Humongosaur.
liked dinosaurs back then. Somewhat.
Yeah, Humongosaur was
Never.
cool.
I think I valued the power of dinosaurs, like, just as, like, a survival thing because of fucking Jurassic Park. But other than that, I don't really mess with dinosaurs that much. So, Humongosaur and I had a weird relationship. There were some fucking later aliens that I really liked, though, and I gotta look at them again. They're so goddamn memorable, man. Like, when I, like, see them, like, holy shit. This is awesome. This is, like, my favorite guy.
I'm just a punk ass bitch because I think as a kid I subconsciously thought like, wow, all those dinosaurs, as cool as they were, still got wiped out by that big ass meteorite.
Yeah, but that's what's gonna happen to us in a couple years, so.
And we're lame as hell, I guess.
For the meteor.
You seen the new Mudahar video? I know what's going on.
Damn.
God.
Dude, we were watching Mudahar and he was talking about like atomic stuff, and he was like, really? We were like in the last like couple of minutes, and Dylan was just like, wow. Maybe we should watch something else, guys. It was like, yeah, we finished it and then we put on like some fucking like awesome boundary break shit.
It was like so depressing. and,
I
like,
know.
he was,
Meanwhile,
like,
I'm
so
thinking about-
distressed in the video, and I was like, oh my god.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking about my Millennium Falcon, so I'm just like listening, like, yeah, that's cool. I'm like, God, my fucking cat, bro.
Priorities.
Yes, sir. Doesn't matter if the Earth blows up. I gotta have all my Legos built by then. On display. Let's see. This one's gonna be called. This is actually our 101st run. It's gonna be called Dark Warriors Advent. That kind of goes hard.
How it does.
John, who's your favorite Sonic character?
Shadow keeps coming to mind.
Yeah, you can take Shadow. Hey, multiple people can have Shadow as their favorite guy. He's just the best character, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, at first I liked him because he was edgy, but now I like
I
him
like him
because
'cause
he's
he's
edgy and because
edgy
he's
and-
actually really
yeah, right.
cool.
He is.
That's literally like me when I picked fucking characters when it was just like because they're edgy, but now it's like edgy, but they're also well written and like human characters.
Like actually a quality fucking character.
There's like when I was little, I thought Ruvik was cool because he was edgy, and I still like him. I still think Shadow is cool. I still think most of the now there's guys that obviously like, you know, probably I don't think are cool anymore, but most of the guys I still think are pretty fucking cool. Yeah, we're doing 1-1. Let's jump into it. How much do you know about Shadow the Hedgehog, John? This game was released in 2005. It came out after Sonic Heroes, and people tend to like to make fun of it.
I played SA2 and Sonic Heroes on the GameCube, but not that game for some reason.
How do you feel about Sonic Heroes?
I guess I didn't know Shadow existed.
Oh my god, that game is
Sonic
something.
Heroes is fun.
That game is something. Sonic Heroes was insane to 100%. That game was fucking crazy to 100%. I've pretty much done everything up until, I mean, like in the entire Sonic series I've played, but not all of it's recorded. So there's a couple of retro games I haven't filmed just because that was like, I was just figuring out if I wanted to do it. Also, is this fucking loud or what? Hold up. Like, for stream, let me make sure.
And don't forget to restream the game in Discord.
Did it close?
I don't think John has a way of watching.
I'm
it
so
after.
sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Well, how about we restart?
Oh,
Like the whole fucking thing. Hold up. Quit. There we go. Okay.
I still
I think my
can't.
audio's good. No, you're good. You're good. I was just making sure audio was correct, because there's like running the game on the main menu and going through the menus, and then there's that. I hate how that closes stream.
In a mud, check Twitch.
There you go. You're good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let me back in, please.
Oh shit! I just closed it like a freaking noob. Hey, you know, I have absolutely no fucking clue why it is deciding that it wants to, do that. That's cool. Okay. Now we will start. Can you see it all right, John?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let the first cutscene play. Oh, this game's cutscenes look amazing, though. Like, have Sonic cutscenes ever looked better? Holy shit, have they? I mean,
It's the only thing I can remember.
I think that 06 is the only game that rivals it.
yeah, the ones that are finished look amazing.
Yeah,
Though
the
I
CG
don't
ones.
like the style as much for the humans. I think human style is way better in this game.
Yeah,
Though it's just it's reminiscent of it.
they're very close together because it's only a year difference time, so their art style didn't change much.
Who is this Maria?
It was really actually Sonic and Co. that changed a lot with the more human proportions that we'll see in 06 here coming up. I just really like the scene with Sonic and Elise in the grass and stuff. I thought it was cute. But this is amazing. I love this intro here.
Look how pathetic they are. I don't have time for these humans.
Yo. He didn't even fucking say anything. We're off to a good start. I think I'm gonna like this game.
Oh, that's good. Hey, maybe we'll do a couple of runs then.
Who are you and how do you know I'm Shadow? And what are you talking about?
Yeah, a lot of people shut this game down because just the front cover has him with a gun on it. Oh man, that silhouette goes cool. Nobody talks about that.
That is cool.
If he says he knows the truth about who I am, then like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds.
His voice acting got better. Since
Yeah.
like SA2.
So, thank you. Yes, it's good. Okay. So, this guy voicing Shadow right now is actually the same voice actor as Sonic in this game. And that's how it's going to be for this era going forward, pretty much, I think. Yeah. I don't think there's any other games after this that are going to mix that up until
Nope.
we get to Roger.
I'm gonna split them back up when we get to the 2010s.
Yep. So, I fucking love Shadow's voice in this game. It's time for me to dump about this. This guy, this is like my favorite Shadow. And it's the same Shadow from Sonic 06. It's the same Shadow from the 4Kids era. He is awesome. I think Jason Griffith is so good as Shadow. He's better than he is at Sonic for me. Like, I love his Sonic. He's my favorite Sonic, but I love his Shadow more. I can't lie. It's like when he screams in 06 and when he like talk slow in this game, it's like awesome, bro. He's
He
great.
said the thing Crimson loves quoting.
What did he say? Oh my god. Bruh.
I'm not repeating
Crimson
that.
held that back when we had him on the stream.
Oh no, he loves joking about this game, but he knows about like Twitch and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's another part about these games, it's just the terrible translation. What are we doing? Actually, I'm just playing video games right now talking about Shadow's voice. I think we're doing neutral. We're getting used to it, but we literally just jumped from doing only dark at the start, so I've got my little fucking list here. See, for our 101, we're gonna start with dark, yeah. Yeah, the translation in this game is pretty fucking bad, but Heroes is actually just insane. It's so insane how mistranslated that game is. It's actually sad. A lot of people think I hate Heroes, but I love it. I love Adventure Era, and Heroes is still awesome because it's Adventure. It's extremely unfinished, and a lot of people, the way they look at here is that it's like a gem that most people don't talk about, but everybody fucking talks about that game, I swear. It's like the popular, unpopular one, you know? But people usually say like it's better than Shadow, and I just like the main director, Izuka, he fucking almost died making that game. Because they just didn't have enough people on the team. I don't know, I'm trying to kill this guy. They didn't have enough people on the team to like finish it, so he just took up the mantle, I guess. And oh my gosh, I like now I respect Izuka so much. I'm like, wow, this guy's crazy, bro. He freaking like. Okay.
I mean, he
more
never
good
never
guys.
had this day. I could have seen him retiring to live a peaceful life, but he's stuck around with Sonic, not for the money, clearly not for the money, but more so just for trying to keep the character consistent, trying to keep the games enjoyable for people. And I can see that with Sonic Team. That's something that's really special about them.
Yeah, you know, I've really come to like love the director behind the series after playing more. I make a lot of fun. I still do make fun of him because he makes idiotic decisions, and like I'm like, yeah, that was a bit airheaded, but also, damn, like he's kind of kept us like safe, honestly. It could have been a lot worse, guys. Hold up, I haven't done this in a while. There we go. So this is a speedrun trick.
It's actually something I do want to bring up. I'd previously mentioned that Izuka had said that, oh yeah, well actually only male hedgehogs can go super, and that was one of those weird little things about the director of the series. But it's actually been found that claim was unfounded, and that Kishimoto himself was replying to people on Twitter, and someone brought it up, and he was like, I don't remember that ever being set in stone. We simply just make whoever the story calls to be super. Anyone can be super.
That's cool. They seem to just be way more open-minded with the series now. Because they found out people care also a lot about the lore too, you know? Not just like classic Sonic. I think we went through an era where people just like, the general majority was tired of lore.
Perfect.
I don't know.
Yeah.
People wanted fucking... It was the YouTuber rehash opinion of like old classic. It needed to go back to its roots and just be 2D all the time.
I think I blame the localization for that too, because I feel like people do like long, big stories and goofy games like this, but it wasn't presented in a manner that was digestible. I had to find so much subtext and stuff just to understand how Heroes connects to the game before it and this game, that it almost made it a chore in itself to find the truth between all the lies. In which case, imagine you're someone in the 2000s trying to play this game series that used to remember where all the story was just in the manual. You'd rightfully be kind of pissed off. But now that more people have more of an understanding for it, I think people gain an appreciation for it, even if there's still a shitload of misinformation about the story.
You know, they've gone back and like reassessed a lot of stuff from Classic too, which I appreciate. So I can only imagine what's after Classic. It's Adventure Era. That's where we're going to with Sonic. Movies are amazing. Have you seen the Sonic movies, John?
I saw the first one. I still haven't seen the second one.
You should see it.
Oh, I
It's,
can't recommend it enough.
It's in a lot of places online, legal and non-legal. Not saying what you should do, but you can go find it. It's out there, you know. It's a good movie. We've watched it like a couple times now and then. I didn't realize the song just plays in this cutscene too.
No one tells
We got
me
our
what
Series
to do.
X that day.
I have my own reasons
Yeah, we
for
did.
collecting the
And you got your
Chaos
teeth work
Emeralds.
done.
I got my wisdom pulled out.
You still managed to eat popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you probably shouldn't have.
Hey, I'm doing good now. I never had any problems, so. I took very good care, by the way, and like cleaned a lot. So,
Yeah, you did.
or I can't remember what I did back then, but I did whatever it was I did. It was good.
Would you say?
Yeah.
Silence! The ramifications of your disobedience will be
I'm gonna watch Sonic movie 2 and maybe Top Gun and I don't know what else.
Nice.
Yeah, like I heard the new Top Gun's good.
Oh yeah, and the rest of the Matrix trilogy. I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
The
There's
Matrix
some
is
new ones I
actually
haven't even
really good.
seen. Either I haven't seen the new Matrix and I haven't seen the new Jurassic Park, and it's like, wow, these are like things from the 80s that I just have not come back to for their new stuff. I mean,
The Matrix was 99, no?
I have no fucking clue. on whatever the new Matrix
Yeah,
was.
the original Matrix was in like 99. And then the newest one just came out in like 2020, and it was directed by the sisters.
Or I guess it was 90s.
I guess I underestimated.
It was whenever I grew up. Like you guys got to remember, growing up in early 2000s was like lots of like old crap. I just like all those eras are mixed for me, man. It's not like it was like 90s and 80s. It was just like 90s, 80s, early 2000s at once. It's just everything I had, you know.
This place.
So it's easy for me to forget that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know a lot of the beats in the original Matrix, but I've never watched myself, so I have been trying the campaign for me to be able to watch it sometime.
We should. We're gonna do Dark here, and my favorite guy's here, and we will see him at the
lot.
start of every single Neutral run every single time. So that is so cool. I can't wait to see this guy for 100 runs. Have I not thought about that? It's like it follows me.
Actually, we just came back.
So we're doing Dark. So I gotta go up to this little menu, and it tells you what you're supposed to do.
glimmering jewel
And
reawaken our
And you can let me know, by the way, if I'm kind of like retreading over something you know here, but there's 326 possible routes in this game. Okay, yeah, we'll just cycle the jewels. So I have to play this story 326 times without like, and those are just my successful runs. I have had about 4 runs where I've just like, you know, either been too zoned out or whatever, and I just went and did the same run twice. Like I gotta make sure I do Dark, like Neutral, and then Dark in that order, or I'm just gonna get a completely different ending. And if you accumulated that like an hour a run, I'm gonna be doing this for fucking ever.
Dedication.
Yeah. Dude, like laughing over there. Okay.
He gets his laugh.
Man, I can't wait for this game to be over.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Sorry, Oh, and I did take up, like, smirking... So, and of course, you know a shit ton about this, 'cause I've actually talked... This is the most thing I've, like, talked with you as of recently, is just, like marijuana. Is, like... I've literally started that in the middle of this, so I'm just, like...
Perfect timing.
Right? I'm just, like... like, when we reached run 100, that's when I started to get a lot less, like, I care about this one. Did I make sure I grabbed that?
People
Yeah, we
get
did.
so took like this game sometimes.
Right? And I'd say I've like only recently started just not caring when I play this game. That's why there's not that many episodes of me playing Shadow. Well, Toke, just because I really do try to focus when I do this. I'm just like, I care so much about this series. I care so much about Sonic series. You guys have no fucking clue. You guys probably do have a fucking clue. It's pretty goddamn obvious, right? But like,
Say we
I
talk about
couldn't
every
just
day,
I
baby.
couldn't just like stop this or like half-ass it or something. So I really just try to dedicate time to this game, and that's why again I have been just bringing people like John on and like all sorts of people. I think like I draw the line at like Shade Nightclaw for people to bring on, but
Oh,
even like
God.
random like buddies of like dual bird buddies like I'm like game, bro. Let's just like do it, y'all. As long as you can follow Twitch guidelines and kind of talk about the game, like anyone can fucking anyone, bro. Let's do it. So I'm glad we finally got John on here because I feel like with how long I've known you, it's just like this is awesome talking about this game. This is kind of like we don't talk as much anymore, especially because I just don't have time and like literally I just like don't feel like going into this Discord's full of all those fucking people. I don't really talk with that many people online in general. I
feel
think the
that.
most talking I have ever done has been on Sonic series in like Doodle. That's it. I talk with Doodle's buddies when I can get them to, when I can get like, it's a weird thing because like I always like kind of like say like, oh, we should do this with them, and then Doodle Doodle know, and then they got to be there. So then it's like, it's always something we got to set up. So it's kind of like Shadow, in a way. But I've been shit, man. Like, I think that's like been helping me come back to play it though. Is having other people on here. Though I do think it does mess with my work ethic, because I will want to stream with somebody or something like that, or they will come out and ask me, okay? And I'll be like, okay, let's do it now, and like they're just not, they'll have other stuff going on or whatever. It's like, that's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's nothing, no fault to the people, because I have the same problem with trying to get time to work with people, because I work Monday through Saturday, all those days, and then we all get off at like, sometimes, you know, we could get off at 5 during winter times. Sometimes we could get off at like 8, and then in summers we're like working all the fucking time. So it's like, oh, there we go. So it's like our time and trying to get us here is like pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
So Shadow is like,
let's see
that's
what
like
really
when
happens
we all
when
get
this
together and we
temple
like
is awakened.
all like focus on something. It's like this.
Yep.
This is our time. So it's really fucking hard trying to get other people to,
Perfect.
and also just knowing what my time frame is. So there's been the positive and the negative, because I think up until now, me and my thing, I've been talking about how awesome it's been. We get other people on, though. I will say, like, my workflow is that I will just grind. Fucking, let's go at 12 hours, day off. Let's do it. Let's fucking finish this, man. And that kind of stops at like that mental wall I kind of hit is actually more of the fault of Shadow, just by the fact that this game's so long. A 12-hour session, getting like 16 runs, that's 16 runs out of 326. That's 112. You know how many 12-hour sessions I have to have with this game to get it done with my like skill level? It's a lot. And I'm like not, I'm just going straight for the objective at this point, man. I'm just going, I'm not doing anything else. I have taken no time actually to learn, really. Sometimes I'll like practice a jump here and there if I fuck it up the first time, but generally I go this. I think we're doing dark here again. Actually, what's funny about this is we're just restarting, because we're doing neutral, dark, 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 and then mixing it up with heroes and neutrals in there. So this is just like when I started, because we just did dark, neutral, or dark, 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 dark. Now we're doing neutral, dark, 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 dark. Which means we're halfway there. It's this weird like math crap, and it's like, thankfully there's a site that does it for me. But yeah, I don't know. I can't say I'm in the best stance right now at my rate of getting these episodes and streams of these games out, because I'm not really beating it, am I? It's taken a while. I mean, I feel like when we do 10 runs, we would do just like fucking like 2 streams, right? And just like boom, 5, 5. And I was like, wow, we're really picking it up. But then 10 runs for me is kind of like, that could be a month, man. So it's just, it's not like I'm saying I'm gonna like be playing and jumping to play this game a lot more, but I'm also like, I think it is good for remission in this series, just where I am not 24/7 playing this game, or like these games in the series. I thought that pause was gonna come when we get the 3DS. So far with the series, we've been streaming all of these on the original hardware pretty much. I mean, we emulate stuff we just can't get a hold of, like Wacko Wacko Patrol Car, fucking some like games like Gamecom. I'm not buying a Gamecom for Gamecom Sonic. I'm not buying a fucking Game Gear. I have bought a Leafster. I have 2 Leafsters and 2 Leafster Sonic games staring straight at me across the room. So
Hi, Digisonic. Hi, Leafster Sonic. Hi,
So
Baby
we're
Sonic
crazy.
Keychain. Hi, Fortnite.
it's more bucket list items to like play these games on original hardware. Like if I ever got to try a Wacko Wacko Patrol Car from driving somewhere or something. Less than like I have to do it for it to count. I think if I beat the game and like, it's not just like, it's not as if I was like playing like using a slow-mo mode in an emulator to win. I think that's like pretty fucking bullshit. Though save states, those games are so bullshit and I just want to get by them. If motherfuckers go on my ass for save states, I'll just go fucking buy the console and play them on sometime. I don't care. Also, my headset, or my fucking face cam just died, so I'm gonna give it a second of charging and then I'll turn it back on.
Speaking of, I have a 4K camera now.
Oh my god, I'm so
Whoa.
jealous. Fuck. Oh shit. I was just thinking about that earlier. I was like, damn. I can't wait to get like a the day I get a high quality cam.
Take some awesome pictures of a cat with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Holy shit. Kirby, right?
Yeah, Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's awesome.
Kirby
Like their
is
weird
my
little
daughter.
mustache thing they got going on.
Yeah, like, or it's like a paint splotch or something,
Mm-hmm.
like a cow.
Oh god, I'm gonna
That's
die.
awesome.
I'm literally gonna die. We're okay. And then you just press A there and it'll like readjust itself. This game, Shadow the Hedgehog, is one of the least buggy games in the entire franchise I've ever played, by the way. Every bug I've ever experienced comes from the fact that the GameCube is dying. Like, just world not loading because of my disc. So, I really would love to give Shadow the props there. If you've never seen this game, it's honestly, I recommend trying it because it is one of the less buggy versions of a Sonic game from this era. I think people that play SA1 that are going to go into Sonic games and just not enjoy them, and or they'll go into it with like, well, I've heard this is shitty. Like, I don't know, man. When I first played it, I was like, dude, did you see that? I went through the level. And I was just like, that was a very valid thought for me to have, but also it was just like, come on, man. This is their first fucking 3D game. But I also dare to say it's like, I think SA1's better than Mario 64, bro. I like a first 3D game. That's kind of fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah.
going like a fucking, like, it's they're not comparable, but they also are in the fact they're both 3D. Mario 64 is awesome.
I like Mario 64 more, but I have kind of a bias because I played that one first.
And keep in mind, I grew up, I played Sonic Adventure 1 once in my entire life. I went into this with an extremely unbiased view because I really do like all Sonic. And I love Sonic, but I've also played like things like Mario 64 and stuff like that. So, some fucking heat pipes. Here, let me go and get a, or stop. If that starts up again, or they just use the hot water for cooking, I'll go ahead and stop those. Just in the cold weather, when I don't know if you guys have that in the cold weather, when the hot pipe or the cold pipes get hot water in them, and they just fucking make the loudest noise you've ever heard on like planet Earth. But sometimes that happens here, and I don't think we've had that happen on stream just because we've been streaming so fucking little of Shadow. But yeah, when I played SA1, of course I did have this comment. I was like, geez, I'm falling through the floor here, and I was really bad at it. But it's still a neato game, and it's a really good first game for them to do. I recommend people start on Sonic Adventure 2, though. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's a great first look into the game series, like, as a whole.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best fucking adventure games, and I'm not talking about Sonic, I mean, like, adventure style. Like, real life, like, not real life, like just the market, okay, of, like, all those kinds of games. Like that is so cool, and we don't see enough of things like that in gaming. I love its approach to its linear story. Dare I say, like, almost like Evil Within is like an adventure style game, because it's, and I'm not talking about Sonic Adventure. Like, I don't really know what kind of series that is, but it's linear and it's like very story driven. I love that shit. Like, forces you
Yeah, like
to
action
play.
adventure.
Yeah,
That
action
game was
adventure.
really interesting. Like, the story hooked me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man, and like Shadow is so fucking cool. It's so fucking good. The story in SA2 is so edgy compared to the other ones. It really is. So when I hear people say that Shadow the Hedgehog is edgy and it took the game in a weird direction, I'm sorry, what part about the gameplay you've seen right now is very different from Sonic Adventure 2's like guns and like robots and shit with guns and fucking the thing is called gun, like girls getting shot, fucking evil shit.
Perfect.
There's evil shit, like places like bombs exploding, fucking like Eggman becomes a really bad guy. Like, what? Okay, hold that thought because I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Another Chaos Emerald.
What are you doing here, Shadow?
Yeah, Eggman's pretty
I don't want to fight with you, but I need those Chaos
rotten.
Emeralds. They hold the secret.
He goes through these stages. I had someone trying to hit me with a take like, oh, Eggman should never be serious, but I think my favorite moments are where he's just a cold-hearted like bastard. It's cool. But it doesn't mean I don't think he can't be funny though. I think he's actually inherently made to be humorous. It's just like, you know, like meme posts, like everybody hates when a nice guy loses his temper. Eggman loses his shit. It's badass.
Yeah.
I'm so happy Jim Carrey is Eggman.
Oh my god, he seems to understand the character even better than the 2010 writers did ever. And I find that surprising because he had no background with Sonic until his like little niece told him about it.
Oh.
It's actually why he agreed to do those movies, because she was a huge fan.
He's awesome. Jim Carrey is awesome.
Like peak actor, love that guy.
Yeah.
You see what John DC Game Awards when he showed up and he did a little Zoom thing. He was just being weird as hell in front of like a studio of millions.
Yeah.
What was that last year?
I think it was last year or the year before that. He was like talking like, "Me Scottish grandpappy taught me about this. Don't get in the grum." He was just saying this random bullshit on like this massive screen in front of all of these people, and it was so funny because I don't even think that fucking Jeff, whatever his name, like knew that he was gonna start saying this. It was really quite a quality subversion for that Game Awards, because the rest of that Game Awards was honestly really mid. I remember it was like all they had was a Sonic 2 movie teaser that we really liked, and then the games were like whatever.
What were you talking about, Mono?
We were talking about Jim Carrey and like his little bit
God,
he did.
That was awesome. Am I just dying over and over?
No, I paused.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. This is plugged in. Oh, I had my face cam plugged into my computer. Holy crap.
Oh,
I am high right now. Hang on.
Same.
Sorry. That's why my face cam died. Yeah, I feel like the my general like I'm having a harder time courting and like moving the conversation into like being as formatted as it used to be, but I do feel like it's been more freeform. I've been talking about a lot of random shit, so this is pretty fucking good. I think like I could play this game and come up with like brand new dialogue for stuff like forever. Yay! Like, honestly, I don't know where I was having that problem, but it's gotten a lot easier. So that's why I felt more comfortable bringing more people on, because it's not gonna be dead air or anything like that. When already I don't think it ever would be, because I could just talk about things I've already talked about. But like, yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. John, your honest opinion though, like what, like, from what you've seen of this game so far, comparatively to Sonic Adventure 2, would you call it, like, edgier? And by how much? Oh, the audio's fucking up. Hang on.
I guess I'm not really sure how much, because, like, I don't think, I'm not even sure if it's edgier, because, like, SA2
Yeah.
is already pretty edgy.
Yeah, I was just curious, and if it doesn't like shoot you down with that immediate vibe when you're seeing gameplay and just story and stuff, that's just like that kind of thing. That's like how I see when people who talk about this game like see what I'm seeing, and they say like I always assume people have played these games when they talk about them, you know. But like most people that talk about Sonic games have none, and that's cool. But people will give extremely like strong fucking opinions about these games, like, and they have never played some of them, so. Most people, and a lot of people who avoided this game as well, they just looked at the front cover and just said, well, it looks really... And they'll say with strong confidence, too, on Twitter and stuff, arguing, they'll be like, yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog was just so edgy. I wouldn't want to see the game go back there. I'm like, what?
it's truly a
Right?
shame for like literacy, because I feel like people equate the grittier color schemes with being edgier, when I feel like SA2 is completely equal. It just has a few stages that break the convention, like City Escape that's set in the day. You've got like
Sorry, Doctor,
Green
but
Forest
that
and stuff
chaos
like that.
emerald is mine.
Like it subverts the actual
Same
story
with this
going
game,
on, but,
too, you know? This
uh-huh.
game has the green spot, too. It's an entire green stage. It also has a carnival land and all kinds of stuff that is like super corny that people love about the series. Thing is, Shadow has a gun on the front cover of this game. And there's
first
combat
stage
mechanics.
The first stage isn't like a bright sunny area, so most people don't play long enough to see those areas where it exudes its more colorful side.
To the people and like fucking like Bugs Bunny like dressed up like picture, and to the people who say that Heroes is better than Shadow, I wish you a very nice combat mechanic, Birth. It was born in that game. It was fucking made in that game. Like, it's like people that say the gun combat is where it's like, well, it's not. When I say edgy, I mean like the gun combat. It was like bad. It's like, well, you like Heroes? Yes. Can I see you play it? No. like, what the fuck, dude? Like, the combat in Heroes is really rough, guys. It's called just mashing B with Knuckles for like 20 minutes. Like, there are oh shit, sorry to skip, but we kind of get past that beginning point. It just starts skipping cutscenes because it derails, man. It's just war and war and fucking war, and it does not make sense with the levels. So, but yeah, and I don't like hate Heroes. I just need to fucking talk about it, like for a video or something like that. And really, I want to change people's perception of it because a lot of people don't see that game for where it is on the I guess the fucking totem pole, I guess, of Sonic games, you know?
Well, Mabel, I feel like this game is a pretty open deconstruction from the devs themselves on what they thought of their work with Heroes. Like they cut down the amount of max player characters on screen to just 2, so Shadow has like a buddy with him. They realize, like, hey, having the combat have you float in the air and like throw things out, like having 2 guys you send out doesn't really make for a fun experience. That's why they had the ammo system with the guns. It actually feels like quite a natural evolution of the mechanics in Heroes, just with more focus to game design and obviously like actual levels.
Yeah.
Given that they weren't, Izuku was about to die making this game. Well, I'm sure he was recovering.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, they probably had a much better workflow too with this game. There was a lot of time. I'm sure. There's just something different had to happen. I cannot handle the idea of him just going straight onto this, but he's a fucking crazy person. We're doing Hero here. We're gonna help.
Mabel also like. There's like a lot more. I'd say there's definitely a lot more passion on their end. They always put everything into what they make, but Heroes was literally just made to be the anniversary game.
Mm-hmm.
This is another Shadow story, which everyone on Sonic Team loves Shadow.
Yeah. I think the games are very like sister and brother type in the series. They are very like. Sorry, I say that because it's like me and Doodle's thing we got going on, but like they're like siblings in the series because they fucking like they mirror like shit because literally like people both think of them in the same goddamn era, and people will look at Heroes over Shadow. It's like, how do you see that? Like, the music in this game goes 15 times harder than everything in Heroes. I love, except for what I'm made of course, but, like, fucking, like, think about, like, just, like, any of the end credit scenes in this game, like, the one that starts out slow like a piano, that one literally is just like I'm Here from, like, the best OST in the series, aka Sonic Frontiers. Like, there's so much fucking good shit in this one. Even the level themes are better. They're way better. Oh my god. I love some of the sad arc themes.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get any music like that for Heroes.
Well, that's because I actually got a new composer on to do the few sad piano tracks that you get for the arc. I thought that was really cool.
Yes.
There's a third composer. I don't remember their name. I'll have to get it next time we get to one of those levels. But you have Otani and you have Jun Sanu doing the guitars and the digital music.
Oh wait a minute, what am I doing? Oh no, we're good. I think I do want to no, because those blow up. Same ones always blow up on the stage.
I've never seen that retreating bird before. Like that.
I've never gone right and then left at the start. That was weird.
John,
Why does this OST slap?
Dude, this fucking song is so good too. Holy shit, I love this song.
this is a good one.
This is what I'm thinking of too. I can't believe we're in Central City. I don't like this level as much, though I've gotten better at it. But I love this song. It's so fast, and it really feels like you're running through and like it gives the vibe that bombs are going off in the fucking city, and you're like having to stop this shit before they just like all explode.
I actually really like it because, and this is mostly just speculation. I'm not a music theory guy, but the melody takes a lot of these little breaks after those nice guitar riffs. It really does get that vibe of like going, stop, grab the bombs, going.
Yeah.
And I notice a lot in these games levels they do stuff like that.
And that's because there's actually oh my god, that sucks. There is like Heroes. I'm pretty sure was made with the game design. Like the story was made after the level design, and that is a problem because every single adventure era game has the level design like made after the story. It's made to go around the story. I've been using this one a lot more because I've just been thinking about it, so I'm sorry to like say the same thing over and over to you guys, but it's kind of like if you put a stone in the water, like how those things would interact. it's like the water's not gonna go through the stone. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna go around it.
Uh-huh.
And so when you're building level design, you can't build the level design around the story. The story like, or I mean the other way around. Like build the story over the level design. It just don't work.
Yeah.
It's fucking confusing as shit. But Sonic is so oddly like just fucking crazy. Okay, let's get this one. I think I need this to win. So
Hold the line, man.
there we go. That was cool.
That was cool.
I
Come here.
think we go down here now.
Try going down. If you want to go for a ride, just step on up and press the X button. Driving
Cool.
controls use the A button to accelerate.
Thanks for the extra gun.
Steer with the control stick.
Though I will say, the more swearing feels fucking natural as hell when it comes from the characters it does come from. It's not like Tails is swearing. It's not like anyone. It's fucking Shadow and the Chaotix guy. What's his name? Ninja guy. He's awesome. SBO. Like those are the guys who do it. You know. So
And, you
I never
know-
saw a problem in that.
The funny thing is that a lot of the stuff in this game is more so just a side effect of a more direct translation. Especially stuff like the Black Creatures translations and stuff like that. Like, usually that kind of stuff, because swearing it does not work the same in Japanese as it does in our language. So, since they're a lot less important, so characters will say like the equivalent of damn and hell a lot, and it's okay there. But for here, our censors are like, whoa, that's gonna at least be an E10, maybe a T rating for that one.
Yeah, because we're crazy here. They're more like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it like more like they have less censorship shit there with like sex and stuff, right? But like in different areas. Or am I thinking the other way around?
They
Because like I'm talking about for like family like stuff, like they have different rules. I'm not saying more or less. I just mean it's very different
Yeah,
in their laws. Because
rules
I
on
think some things
censorship
would
change
fly
a
there
lot.
that wouldn't here, but also they're like got things that it's just it's not like black and white is what I'm trying to say. It's not. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't work on paper. It's just not.
Spare me.
I really would just need to see what the fuck like family friendly would be in
I would say,
Eastern
like,
shows and stuff like that, especially in like Japan.
I know, for example, like Dragon Ball is that they consider much more of a family media property there. And
I just
that has
can't
a
see
lot
that.
of
Like,
mature
what's up
stuff.
with that, right? Holy shit. I mean, I can see, you know, our version of Dragon Ball, but oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, you can suck it up and then shoot at the wall.
Oh, good.
So it's not like I'm getting rid of it.
Honestly, I know John consumes a lot more
Japan is
manga than
wild.
me, so I feel like you're probably better to speak on that if you know censorship's different over there.
Japan is wild.
Yeah, I've seen my fair share of that stuff. I just never thought it was family friendly. I was like, wow, this is crazy. That's why I like enjoyed that stuff, is because it's literally like they'd be crazy, you know.
17.
Like as a kid, I mean, like anime was always cool because it was like edgy,
And you have some control where you
but
want to land.
it's not the reason I stuck around. Can I get this one? There's one over here I can get.
There it is.
They're like demons.
What are we looking at here? Okay, last two are actually gonna be this way.
Japanese
You're okay.
storytelling can be hella deep though.
Whose? Oh, anime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anime or like their video games or
Yeah. I think just in general, weird formats linger in people's minds longer. So it's just better. It's just, there's something different. Alternative is always awesome.
Such a coward.
Oh yeah, there's tons of like cultural studies you can make on how different political issues and stuff made their ideas of tragedy and storytelling different from, you know, our more American way of doing things.
Perfect.
I think we see that a lot in the AAA industry. If you look at a story from a game in Japan, look at a story from a game in America, it is always very different. Like, you don't, like, my biggest example would be like The Last of Us's type of plots is not something you see in like the Japanese industry.
Mm-mm. What about Evil Within, Mona?
Evil Within's just so interesting because it's like this marriage between the two.
Evil Within,
Your transport is ready.
like,
We must go
screams,
now. Sir,
screams
please.
fucking, like, Japanese thing that's really popular in the West, and that's exactly what it is.
Sir, it's not
I think
over.
that's the
We
same
can
reason
Kinda like
why.
Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's because of it. What Resident Evil devs are, where are they from?
yeah, they're from Japan.
And
Okay.
it's
Because I know...
Resident Evil 4 remake is gonna be
I
gone.
know what some of the Evil Within devs look like, but I don't know what the Resident Evil guys look like. But I know they're the Resident Evil guys, so I'm like, that has to come from Japan.
This much I learned from them.
Am I seeing your cursor?
Maybe. Yeah, you are. Hey, I have the weirdest setup ever going on right now. I have 2 monitors.
Pokemon trailers.
One of them's got my PC streaming to their PCs, and just is like got all my stream stuff on, and then the other one I have the game going to. So I'm not even looking at my computer. And I've also I keep going to it though to edit and write shit because I'm just constantly writing down where I'm going on this like map.
Make sure they understand their situation.
I think I've seen some of these cutscenes in full.
This
in
is
a
a
while.
funny cutscene. They were just right outside the White House, casually waiting here for the president to leave in his giant Tesla copter.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that one. There's even a hell I haven't heard before in this game there.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to just listen to these sometime. And it's probably gonna happen just because I've gone a bit more like laid back while playing. The problem is it takes longer though. We gotta get this fucking done. There's time to sit around and enjoy, and time where Tails needs us to do something. What are we doing?
One of the emeralds.
Low key, this sound has become one of my favorite in the soundtrack.
Oh man, me too. We're doing neutral here, so we're just getting to the end.
One of the emeralds.
John will get to see a crazy trick.
Yeah, so I did the trick at the start of the game where I become blue and like fly through the level like a bullet bill. There's actually a little bit more to it though. So it ended right away at the end there, and I just like extended it. Basically, these 2 bars I have on my screen, you might have seen them if I ever posted a cap on my stream setup because I'm using one of these on my Sonic overlay to like as a bar to show how far I've gotten through Shadow. But the one on the right, which is the blue one, is actually that's the hero gauge. So basically, when I kill bad guys, it fills up, and when I heal good guys, it fills up. The bad one is the reverse of that. So good guys killing equals bad gauge. Healing bad guys is that. So what I'm about to grab is the heal cannon. It's gonna make this go a lot faster. So I'm gonna heal the bad guys. Heal the good guys. I'm just gonna hang on to this for a little bit. So right now, the neutral. When you do neutral run, you basically just get to go to the end. So that's what my goal is right now. Kind of sucking out of here. But you get more for healing good guys than you do killing bad guys, I'm pretty sure, just because it's a rarer resource. So I'm just kind of running around here and getting this. Now, one more guy is all I need. So when I activate my red bar, I become both of these bars. When you activate them, become invincible and get unlimited ammo, by the way. So it's pretty cool. When my blue bar, however, is filled up and I use the special, I get unlimited ammo and all that, the good stuff being invincible. But when I press the same button again, it'll make me like fly through the air like that. There's a bug though where if you have that bar going down and you go to a checkpoint and you open them both up at the same time, it'll just like keep going until you get to wherever it wants to drop you off. Sometimes that can be the end of the level in cases like this level. Next checkpoint I see, I'm going to heal a good guy, which is probably going to be right up here and around the
we're
corner.
about to get to it.
Yep. So I'm going to heal this guy, and that bar is going to go up. And I'm going to have enough time, though, to just, like, casually run over there.
Behold the ultimate power.
I'm going to try and do this. And so, in cases like this level, you can see how much I get to skip playing. Just because it's like, I don't have an objective to do here. I might as well just get out as fast as possible.
And this is a long level.
Yeah.
This is one of the longer ones in the game, John. Mostly because they gave the president ship an ungodly amount of health, so they made sure to stretch the whole level out instead to match how long you have to shoot the
tank
fucking
levels
thing.
are so long. And there you go. I'm gonna let this run for a sec, just so it doesn't crash. I don't know what the
Cool little
rules
shot
are.
out the window there.
Yeah. I don't know what the rules are, but I'm pretty sure the game just crashes if I
I'm going to
just
find
go
the
in right
truth
away.
for myself.
I don't know. I've had it happen to me too many times. Hang on. Write this down.
Perfect.
It's really quite funny how much a good time can actually carry you in this game for your rank.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how often
I
that is
also
not the
healed a
case.
bunch of guys. I don't know if that gives me points or not. I don't watch the points gauge. I watched an SA2.
In
Game
this
is
case, it
awesome.
doesn't matter.
We're gonna end this off with Dark.
All right,
This
I wonder
makes
what that's gonna be.
5 Chaos Emeralds.
Have to see. It's not gonna be fun because it's gonna be like doing something. It's never ever just easy shit.
What the frizz? No way.
What's going on with this? There we go. I spend so much of my time looking at my second monitors because I'm like trying to remember where I'm going. Oh boy.
This song's just so overindulgently based around like jungle type music. It is awesome.
This is Jameer would have worked better on that one retirement home stage.
Oh yeah, for Prison Island.
Jungle stuff, right? I think I'm gonna want this.
As low as the name is, I do really like that how Prison Island has that little piano solo with all the rapid guitars. It gives that kind of discordant feeling because it's Shadow visiting his past. That is really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Decided to play their hand, have they? Absorb some of the red
Oh my god. I would say I'm just in kind of like a I'm keeping the wheels rolling forward, but I don't have a lot else going on right now, and I'm trying to get something else going on, so I just have something that I can like ping pong back and forth between.
It's all good. Oh, you grabbed the wrong gun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we don't usually get that gun.
Hey Shadow, that's a rare ass gun. Holy crap! I feel like I just saw cut content.
Yeah, right. Like a
The
laser
hell is that
pistol?
gun?
Hey, try going up.
I really feel like for the composer of this game's really like round 2, like a victory lap around for SA2. You know, Sanu gets to go and do some guitars here and there, but man, Atani didn't even get a fair shake at doing the main soundtrack aside from the Chow stuff. So this is like, I don't imagine how excited he was to do some of these.
I wonder how much those people knew about what was going on with
Something's under the
Izuka.
surface. Something suspicious.
Oh my god, that line. I hate that so much, Mona.
Yeah, me
He
too.
fucking does it.
He's weird about
There's
these
something
things.
under there. Something suspicious. I love how like Dan Green like doing Knuckles is like that voice. I don't know if that's me making fun of Dan Green Knuckles or me making, because I think he's cool, but I think I just like Dan Green. I think I like Dan Green more than I like Dan Green Knuckles.
Oh yeah,
Dan Green like Knuckles is so just like, he's just all right. He's serviceable. I feel like I could deal with him being not being it or him being it as long as it's good, bro.
Stop attacking the good guy.
I just think he's so cool. I love his like how like seeing his like Twitter icon. He's like this dude like this extravagant beard and this long hair.
That's funny.
He does like Yugi. He does fucking Mewtwo. I mean, he's got this awesome voice.
Hit him right
Yeah,
after
he's
he
cool.
reappears.
He even draws. He does art.
Wait a minute, I don't want to jump off that.
It's kind of hard to find it, but he does like comic book style stuff, and like I find that so impressive. Bless you.
That's super cool. I don't really know if I like him doing Knuckles though, because it sounds like my Knuckles.
Yeah.
And my Knuckles is a bastardization of the character, and I think that's all we've ever gotten. And I think maybe Dan Green Knuckles might have also been the downfall of how they wanted to cast him, because he does sound kind of silly here. Like, all right, down there, Shadow. He just sounds more like a character and less like a fucking guy. Like, I feel like his voice should be deeper, and I don't necessarily feel comfortable with that. I actually like his like kind of like deeper Sonic voice, but also like I heard the movie Knuckles and I'm kind of like, that one is kind of really good too. I don't know. I think he could have a really deep voice because he's like a sergeant/warrior guy, you know.
Oh yeah, I like Idris's depiction of him. I also really like the him in SA2. I really like.
No,
how
yeah, that
quaint
one's
he
really
was.
good. All right, that one is really good. That one's better than Dan Green Knuckles for me. I think that's like my Knuckles. The sad thing is I've never really thought about who my Knuckles is, because the character's so fucking.
I know he has not.
And it's not
he
like
doesn't
us
know that.
bastardizing him. I mean, like he's just bastardization himself. He's a fucking joke of a character. He doesn't do anything, bruh. Now he's finally like got shit he's got going on. It feels like he's finally doing shit.
It's really good. It's really good for him. I as an original like Knuckles fan, I'm just happy to see that they found a way to incorporate him again. I'm also glad that for a while, you know, for some of those games, there's a reason why he wasn't with the Master Emerald. Some of them it just doesn't fucking make sense though. Like this game doesn't really talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We know the Master Emerald doesn't actually have much inherent power to itself. It just unifies the Chaos Emeralds.
What? What?
I'll say this though. I think that he should always be casted with he should always be casted with a smooth, more ominous voice instead of the type of confrontational voice that Dan Green has. That's why like my favorite role that Dan Green did was Mephiles, because he does a great villain.
Yeah, he's way better. It's just I wouldn't compare it though to fucking like how I view Sonic and Shadow, just because I actually like Sonic as Jason like a lot comparatively to other ones. But I would say it's like a similar kind of like he does just play one character better than he plays his other one. But Jason's just a legend, guys. I can't help it. He's so fucking cool.
It really works for Jason
But
because he
also
voices all of Sonic's
Roger's
rivals.
like the fucking like he's like cool too. I don't know, he's kind of been like going off on Twitter recently, hasn't he?
Yeah, you know, I think Roger actually, in his own views, he understands Sonic a lot. I do agree. Sonic doesn't, as a character, you know, doesn't really lean one way or the other. He believes in freedom. So if someone wants to be an idiot, they should be allowed to be an idiot. But if they start hurting other people, he'll step in.
He likes a little anarchy in there.
He's definitely an anarchist at heart.
Kind of really goes hard though.
It does.
I'm like, fuck, I love that. I love characters like that. I'm a fucking terrible person.
I think it keeps his character fresh and interesting. I think that's what's interesting about Eggman. Eggman's controlling. He wants everybody to be one same uniform way.
Did I miss one? I think I missed one. Hang on.
It's okay.
I like missed the jump and just like casually like landed on the next one.
So I never really realized it, but wow, they were kind of leaning into Knuckles not being the greatest academic in this game. If you notice in the bomb stage, he kind of has a hard time counting.
7! Oh my god. Mona, I might just be downloading like what I see from Knuckles in this game and making him worse. I don't think I made that Knuckles. And obviously I'm not saying like, because the Knuckles I do isn't necessarily like boom Knuckles. Like he's kind of a fucking, he's like confrontational, but he's also really stupid and he's a bad dude. Which is the part I added. He's a bad dude. But he's like confrontational and stupid in this game.
A little bit. He's always like, he's street smart, but not book smart.
Exactly. But I don't know if I like seeing him 100% that like that's like so like not book smart that it becomes more of a fucking something that stops him from like being able to fucking be written well, you know what I mean?
Maybe the problem is simply that, you know, SA2 in its amazing writing simply made Knuckles too interesting and complex of a character for them to ever reach again without Miyakawa.
I know.
He's so multifaceted in that game.
Okay, he's so fat. Dude, he's actually like fucking like the way he like drops off of SA2 is actually like Thor. Why'd they make Thor drop off intentionally? I can't imagine making your guy drop off intentionally.
I feel like they just did it to put off leakers and stuff like that.
And also like
details.
Just show like that time's passed.
But
like also like that's Thor though. That's like their guy. Why would they do that, bro?
It's also he's kind of got a power creep issue.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
It's same
I'm loving
thing
the
as
Halo
Shadow.
sounds. There you are. I like thought you left, John. I haven't heard you.
My bad.
You're good. We've just been talking about Dan Green Knuckles.
Yeah. Also, the Mech Assault looking enemies, like,
These things, right? Like they're the Bigfoot guys. They're awesome.
those are the sounds that play when you in Halo when you get on the gravity lifts and they like shoot you up.
That. I've heard that sound in so many fucking noises. It like drives me insane.
So there's a lot of special
So
little
many
stock
shows
sound effects
and
in this.
games and heard that everywhere. There's like a game we just played that makes that noise somewhere. It also makes the noise in fucking SpongeBob, like Battle for Bikini Bottom or something like that, and it like drives me insane because I'm like, oh my god, it's one of those things.
It's probably a fucking heavily edited version of in Pizza Tower, I bet.
Yeah, I don't know. Literally, that like Knuckles idea was like, well, let's see. All right.
Personally, I like one day I hope
Pasteurization.
that they can return Knuckles to SA2 form because I think he's
He's
very
getting
charming.
there though. No, wait. What part of him in Forces isn't that? Right? Holy shit. He's like, doesn't he talk like that though?
Frontiers,
He like
he's
talks
back
to you.
how he
He's not
was.
stupid at all. Not even an ounce of him is dumb.
All right.
I like.
If I'm remembering right.
Yeah, no, he's good.
No, he's
I-
not dumb. Holy shit, Frontiers is goated, guys.
This is really good.
Now let's finish.
I never thought I'd have to fight you like this.
I see so many takes people I like, people I don't like, that like riff on the game and stuff, and like, either do and don't like certain parts. And I feel like my thoughts are so completely like of my own. Because like some parts I'm definitely like, yeah, that was rough, but other parts I'm like, man, that was great. And I feel like the character writing from maybe pretty much
Okay, keep going.
pretty much everybody in that game is like amazing. I loved Knuckles in that game. I loved how tender he was. How he, whoa, okay, I didn't know that. But I liked how he felt indebted to keep those ancient ruins intact.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. And SA1 like really shows that too. That he's awesome.
It's very good.
I like how Knuckles is in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. But I don't know if I like how he's in Shadow. And you wouldn't expect me to say that when I'm like talking about like my opinion of the Sonic series, you know? I think he was probably better in fucking Heroes. Honestly.
I had someone, that one crack person describe how like ultimately Sonic is all about freedom and how in the grand scheme of things Sonic fights for everybody's freedom.
Yeah.
Knuckles wants freedom, but ultimately he chooses to let that freedom go because of him being indebted to his culture. And then Shadow, meanwhile, is constantly having that freedom taken away because other people tell him what he should and shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But that's also why Sonic is a good character for him and why they synergize well, is because all things considered, Sonic sees that desire for freedom in him.
Don't play games with me. He is stalling the shit out of me right now. Oh shit. Let's do it. Let me hit you. I'm game. He's almost dead.
Oh, this guy's screams.
Yeah, I bet you didn't think he was almost dead. But
Yes,
blast!
Did you play through Frontiers, John?
John? Bro's got other shit going
What?
on.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, have you played Frontiers much?
Game over,
Um,
Sonic.
No, not at all actually.
It's all
I
good.
actually didn't. I haven't been like playing too many new games aside from like Xenoblade 3 maybe.
Perfect.
I don't know how I'd recommend it on Switch, but if you're looking to play like just something like that, like playing a new Sonic game, anything from the Pontaff era, but actually like have it be important, that one's really fun. It's just kind of like vibing. The boss fights in it are awesome. The music goes awesome. There's screamer music in the fights. It's like my favorite fucking part about that game.
Oh yeah, it's good, and the content's kind of like a
Finally,
baked potato
I've got
chip
all
type
the
Devil May
Chaos
Cry
Emeralds.
type combat. It's fun.
Yep.
Shadow,
I'd be down.
why? Why are you siding with them?
Holy shit.
How was your Xenoblade 3?
It's really good, but like, who has time for it?
Yeah, right.
Born to protect and serve
I guess
the Dark
mobile gaming
Lord,
does.
Black Doom.
That's why, like, I'm
With the
glad it's on
power of
Switch.
these chaos emeralds,
I've been playing a lot of
this
Xenoblade
world
1
will
on
become the
3DS a
Dark
lot.
Empire.
It's fun.
This
It's
is
very
who
fun to
I
watch you
am.
play.
It's been a long time since I've been there. I never beat it. I know a lot about it, but I never beat it.
The 3DS one is small.
It's so fun to take around.
Yeah.
It's like the Wii version.
That game is years ahead of its time.
Dude,
I
listen
really
to this
do love
fucking OST, bro. These are just for the credits.
it. Oh yeah.
Trippy.
I guess some of the music is edgy, but no one got to the end and heard the goddamn music, I swear.
I really love it because like so many of these songs they chose, despite being previously licensed tracks, really do fit with Shadow's character, especially to reflect the routes he went through.
Yeah. MFs will pick like dark, and hear the fucking like the darkest ending and be like, wow, it's edgy. Because like the other one's way sadder, not edgy. Somber isn't edgy. I don't believe that at all. Hey, Levy.
Oh yeah, stuff like Chosen One. I like Chosen One a lot. I actually find that a lot of the stuff with Shadow going out of this game is really uplifting for his character. It's like he can finally move on from all this.
Right. I got a realistic sandwich here. Try doing this. My brain says realistic sandwich and Shadow do not go well together. However, I'll reopen this when we get to Modern Sonic. Oh. That was a full run of Shadow.
Oh, let's do it again! Yay!
Let me go make sure we got it. I think we're gonna jump a little way. If you want to stick with us for another run of Shadow, John, since we kind of started talking more about lore.
Yeah.
Talk more about like other video games and stuff like that, like multiverses. I think I'd like to talk about multiverses this run, because man, there's a lot to talk about there. I know we opened the can a little bit, but really, like, I mean, there's just a whole fucking sea to talk from that shit, isn't there, Mona?
There is. I like talking about lore.
That was
Game's got a lot
101
of good
Dark
stuff.
Warriors Advent.
This is one of the coolest game series out there if you actually follow the narrative.
All Hail Shadow is awesome. There's that one that starts out really slow, and then there's like another one I listen to. I'm sure I listen to more of them, but like those are my favorites.
Yeah, that one with that like didgeridoo. Down, 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 down. I can't remember.
Yeah, I listen to that one sometimes.
It's a good one.
So 102, 101, and 102. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take it upright. Are you gonna be mad if I do it upright?
She's saying she's doing a portrait mode, Taylor.
Yeah, like, oh,
Making
yeah.
a joke, basically, because it's like,
Yeah, portrait. You're gonna be mad if I have it in portrait mode.
not at all. Portrait mode is goated sometimes for references and, like, posters and shit.
Can I get another?
Alright, 102. I'm assuming we're actually, 102 is going to be doing this run the exact same. And we're just going to mix up the very last one. So we're going to do what I just did, but fast.
Okay, here you go. Got it for you, man.
Oh, this one's called Arriving at the
What?
Ego.
Something wrong with the pictures? I thought I did a good job, bro.
What'd you do,
Black
Mona?
aliens have hit 6
I just
major
took
cities
photos of
around the
him as he
world,
asked me
and
to.
every city is reporting significant damage and casualties.
Oh
Among
no,
them,
you took a.
West
Hey,
Doctors
that's a
received the
bad
heaviest
photo. You should not be
casualties due to
taking
its
those.
weakened defense system.
Didn't. They did.
Oh, you took a photo of that. Oh my god, can you send me that? Thank you.
He's camera shy. I'm just saying.
I'm taking random photos of shit. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time.
Deliberately disobey.
Oh shit, he's fucking pissed.
Oh, mad.
Wait,
Oh, would you mind popping one of these out? I can't see Levy.
I'm sorry. I can't see them either.
God.
So eventually I would have fixed it.
Where am I?
Doodle's gonna like.
I'm having a hard time visualizing.
Can I take one real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Whoa.
No.
I guess I
Oh,
underestimated his powers.
Okay, you guys are gonna do. Okay, ready?
There's definitely something going on out there. Now it's up to me to find out.
Holy fuck!
So you welcome.
Mr. President, we've received
like-
a report from the Central
I like a
Information
walkie.
Agency. Our ground troops.
Oh, hell no, not me trying to recreate something I saw on a TikTok, bro.
Also managed to suppress enemy.
Trolling has been completed.
Okay, it's a little hard.
That's okay for bad as
Okay. Got it. Probably good. Probably good. Hopefully that does it for ya.
I think I accidentally opened it up, have it started playing the cutscenes, so that was funny.
That's pretty funny.
This has gotten very hectic very fast.
This is the blood pressure has raised.
Dude, the fucking TikTok where he hands her the fucking phone and then he just starts running at her while she has his phone in his hand.
That's so scary.
Promise time, huh? Well, time to go and fulfill this promise.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
show the black creatures we mean business.
So we wanted to talk about multiverses, right?
Yeah, but I can't think of anything to how do I like lead into talking about it? Holy shit, guys. Isn't it?
Bugs.
God, okay, here we go. Who do you
Let's
mean?
get into this rabbit hole.
Yeah, let's go.
That's pretty funny.
Yes. Oh yeah, bunnies,
Long time no see.
rabbits,
Looks like
Bugs Bunny.
Say there's a lot more than just the Looney Tunes bugs in that game.
Yeah. Bugs Bunny and all this fucking actually surprising lack amount of bugs. See a lot of bunny and not a lot of bugs with him compared to like characters like Iron Giant. Like holy shit, dude. He is just something else.
You know, I feel like the conversation on the Giant is really starting to change too. I saw a little post on the subreddit today, Mabel, and it was just called like, it was just someone doing their combo clip called like the Brawn, and there was just one real com on there. It was this like 60% combo in training mode with the Giant as like the enemy CPU, right?
Oh no, that is the worst thing to train on, honestly.
Yeah, and the guy in the comment just said, "Oh yeah, that's just an Iron Giant thing." Like they like denounced that guy's awesome clip because it's like you're doing it on the fucking biggest character in the game.
Yeah, I know. It's like free, right?
I'm wondering how much longer it'll be before people will be like, maybe the Giant actually is like has a problem.
Yeah, because he gets hit more, guys. He has terrible fucking moves to, like people would think that K. Rool's busted just because he can kill you. Like he's so bad. Turned out is very important. Just because your move's big.
Say what do you think of the game, John? As overall, what do you think of multiverse as a total experience?
Not one that I want to stick with unless they make some like big reworks of the game.
Yeah.
That is awesome. You know, we were talking and I don't. Anyone with Clash of Music is allowed on this stream. Okay, we talk things out, but multiverses, you're about to say, you know, well, I'm actually I'm multiverses cocksucker 42.
Yeah, I got the bonus pack. I buy all the skins, and I love this game. I play
I
it
got
every
all
day.
the rain dogs.
Loved it too.
That's just something to discuss about, and so I really feel the same way. I feel like they've really broken all their promises, especially the whole whole character every 2 weeks thing, which what was great. I feel like that's unrealistic as fuck.
It's impossible. Well, with their quality, it isn't.
I don't know, right? You think they'd
Once
shit him
I
out,
find all of the emeralds, then I'll
but
find
just
the
like
truth.
that, and like everything else, they just are so dishonest. They don't talk about any of this shit.
Mm-mm.
You know what the funniest part is, though, John?
Perfect.
Is it the lack of Breaking Bad representation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that especially, actually.
God, and then they said like it could happen or something like that. Like it like pseudo confirmed it like 3 fucking times. I don't understand that.
No, the funniest thing to me, and I've told me and Mabel will talk about this non-stop, but like, do you know Nikat is on their payroll? He's their community manager. He makes sure to like fan the flames, except he's only done like 2 posts about multiverses in the 4 months they've had him hired.
Yeah, like this is not good.
I seen him like advertise like a podcast about it or something.
Yeah, he'll post like a clip once or now. He'll like stream now and then, but people have been looking at his plays on his account because you can do that in multiverses. He just has been fighting bots for weeks. He doesn't actually play with anyone.
He doesn't play the game. He just fucking just does his stuff, you know.
Yeah, he just grinds for the like long ass battle pass like the rest of us.
I bet he doesn't even grind like we do. Maybe he does. I don't know what he does, guys. Maybe, I don't know what he does. I wish we got to see more like percents. Like if we were seeing 0 damage stuff, we know he's doing something crazy.
Hey, Shadow!
Uh-huh.
Shadow, what's going on?
Those black creatures floating around here?
Like floating around.
House are
Weird.
exterminated.
I low-key regret grinding for that skin.
And I'm still grinding
A lot
for
of
it.
time.
We're still doing it, you know.
God, you grinded a lot for that, just doing the same thing over and fucking over again.
Respect the hell out of you.
That's, like, that's so hard to do. I've done it, but like, God fucking, and like for something, but like, holy shit, it's hard. It's hard to activate grind mode. I don't know.
Looks like those little things are aliens too.
John, are you aware of the rumored impending doom of the game?
I gotta fucking
Impending
write
doom?
down.
That's it.
Yeah, so, you know, there's been rumors for a while that, you know, funding has been pulled on the game for a while. But there's never been really anything concrete to prove so. I've done a lot of speculating with Mabel a lot while we play the game, and I talk about like, oh yeah, well they just don't have anything to make it work here. But one thing to support this is the very specific date in which they delayed this pass is March 31st. Now, do you know what March 31st is, John? Just take a guess.
It's a very
The Eyes of March.
special day.
It's like the business equivalent of Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was either.
It's the end of the fiscal quarter, the very first fiscal quarter of the year. Now that's where the big mommy and daddy businesses decide what kind of stuff is making how much and if it should get the axe.
And well, Multiverses has 150,000 players on its first day, by the way. Do you know that? Like, when it first dropped, it had 150,000 players. That's quite a lot. Well, now it has 1,000 players monthly. It was 150,000 players monthly. Now it's 1,000. It's under. So, at the very best, that means it's like 999, right?
By the way, the Discord stream is really not looking so hot.
It isn't looking hot.
We're talking audio delays, crunchifying, and some sweet
What?
glitching.
I don't know. That's just Discord, you know. That sounds like that might be a you thing. I'll start. Is that happening for you too, John? Where it's like the Discord stream's lagging?
Well, I don't know about lagging, but sometimes audio may cut out, I guess.
I'll start
No, I
and
see
stop it again. Let's do it in 720p, guys. We don't need it that high. I don't know. It might be lagging out on some of your guys' clients because I'm not struggling with it. Because I did do it at a high.
Say we don't need this 2005 game to be in today's.
My game's in fucking like is actually in like whatever the GameCube is in like 480 or something. It's like ridiculously small.
Yeah, though, March 31st is the end of the fiscal quarter, and the one thing they've really done to respond since this delay was adding the ability to buy Battle Pass tiers instead of grinding for them. And they just added a bunch of impossible to grind for Valentine skins that you'll probably have to pay to get to if you really want them.
Yeah, so those Valentine skins, by the way, I don't know if you know about some of the like special skins they've done where like Iron Giant and the Beach Floaty or whatever. Like they'll have Shaggy in some fucking outfit, or like Velma for beach stuff. Well, they don't do that for. I think they're not doing that anymore because the Valentine's Day ones are all just recolors. They're not even like new things. I don't think they have any money left.
Here's another one for you, John. Were you aware of what Player First Games has done before Multiverses?
I wasn't actually.
That's fine because they actually haven't done anything. This is their first project. However, they are not actually a premier game development company. They are a startup company that works in technology. They decided to go with the gaming label, although I'm sure tentatively they were probably going to do anything that they could put together.
God. Well, props to
Wait, they don't make games.
Yeah. They don't
basically.
make fucking games.
This is like
How'd they get this far?
the first time they've done something like this ever.
So
I want to say like, holy shit, this is a really good game then.
Right?
Me too. That was my thought too. It's like when I heard Sonic Heroes like was made by a dying man. Damn.
Yeah, holy shit.
For
It's
that,
playable.
it's not terrible. But, oh my god, Multiverses is so bad. Iron Giant is just everyone. He's gotten nerfed every single patch. He is one of the most unplayable characters next to Brawl Ganon. I've played in a fighting game.
He can tell me about those.
That's like a platform fighter.
Here's another one for you, John. Did you know about the Hurtbox fiasco?
Oh, is it when they like they didn't actually? I mean, I forgot what it was, but like they used to be really shitty.
So everybody was a pill.
The default Unreal Engine pill, John. The one that, Travis Strikes Again uses as a joke.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's a default Unity pill. So they are like not. They weren't. You know Iron Giant, right? How he crouches and he like kind of squats.
Yeah.
Well, I do that under platforms as him. In fact, there are VODs of me doing that under platforms as him, and people would just hit me. They just walk and hit me on a platform. Why am I still? It's like I'm not crouching. Well, what if I told you I wasn't crouching and actually I was just emoting, basically, just by he doesn't actually crouch. So they just thought that heavies didn't actually need to crouch to exist in their fighting games by making him so big. So I don't even crouch that much as heavies. I crouch as small characters to really make it matter, Well, like for him, I actually have to crouch to dodge just even some basic projectiles that would not even hit anyone. Yeah, so it turns out for the first half of the game, he just wasn't crouching. His pill would stand up and he'd just be standing. I mean, I cannot. You can't write this shit up. It's so fucking bad, dude.
I mean, John, tell me right here, like, how much on a percentage rate is Wonder Woman in that pill?
Oh my god.
Like, it's probably like 30%.
Yeah, you read my mind. I was gonna say like 29. It's like she's not there.
Yo,
I used to play her too. That's oh my god.
Multiverses is so bad, and like if anyone needs proof on any other point against it, that's why, because you don't let that happen. I don't care who y'alls are. Ooh, what was that jump?
They really
Almost died, man.
No, I didn't. I was so on it. Also, there's a ledge lower. Holy shit, that was hype.
I
Clip
kind
that
of
shit.
understand it.
Yeah, so the basically now everybody has hitboxes or hurt boxes. By the way, hitboxes in the game are insane, and the few that have like leaked from like people who have just like gone in and gone crazy on it, like they are insane. Iron Giants are so bad. The only one that's really good is up there. And Finn has so many fucking disjoints. Hey, Jonathan King 91.
Hello, Jonathan.
Hope you're having a good night / evening.
Hello, Jonathan. I'm Jonathan.
Hey.
Dude, the John fight.
Yo.
Does my castle scare you?
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Always me.
That was close. Now there I almost died because I had almost no little... It's weird. If you're not lined up properly, they'll just kill you.
What is he doing?
Jumping.
Make sure you don't overlook them.
Oh,
I go faster when I do that. Oh my god, why'd I do that? Oh. It's terrible. Listen, you never want to go down here.
Don't let them get away. Acting shadow.
probably be a little claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there. You know, this game releases, you know, for free, and that's fine. You know, but it releases, and the characters have the Unreal Engine pill, and it's loaded with microtransactions. It starts with a pre-battle pass for like $10.
It's in beta still right now.
And almost every character scene costs at least $10, maybe $20, and that is. We're supposed to enjoy that. We're supposed to like play that. I mean,
For extended amounts of time, for like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, we played this fucking piece of shit. It's like playing a fucking it's like the only thing I can compare this to is if I stood outside of like at the computers at the public library and charged people like $5 to play fucking like Nick fucking Fighters back in like 2012. You know, like it's literally like it's so unfinished. It's like a Flash fighting game.
and honestly, the Flash game Nick Brawls were probably more polished. They probably had actual hurt boxes. Like SpongeBob was a square, and Fanboy and Chum Chum were like a stick with like a circle at the top.
Yes. Now, you just need to light the final lantern, and my defenses will be complete.
Oh no.
I mean, you know, you suffered so much, Mabel. You suffered so much when we play with real people during that period. You did like fucking 10-hour streams of Jellyfish Jam while we played, and it's like I learned that's why they didn't program a hurt box. They could not do the thing that you. It's the thing you put the development time into, my brother in Christ. That is literally where the development time goes. What did you spend your time on?
Right.
Hell, even the paid alts weren't that impressive. It's not like anything that was like, oh yeah, I definitely pay a lot for that. It was fucking gold Superman.
Yeah, by the way, in some of the paid alts, like on Marvin, John, we just found this out last night. On Marvin, if you pick one of his Spartan alts in the lab, any of his Spartan alts, and you do the paid taunt, the only taunt you can buy with him, he isn't even rigged properly. He's just, like, pretending like he has a visor and his, like, eyes freak out.
Near some rings to use the light dash move.
I can't believe that. Like, what the fuck? So, they are having some hard fucking difficulties right now because new bugs are appearing, and I'm loving every second of it, man. I'm loving watching this game burn and, like, being on the train and, like, getting everything. There's something just, like, that feels like a live service game if you're there to it till it dies, and I can't think of a fucking better game than, like, the most piece of shit fucking, like, the only one that's a Smash Bros. Like, for me to, like, dump my time into. Feel
This is
so
why
bad for
I
that.
don't like live service.
Me neither. I only like Fortnite because it's obviously it's based. All right. I don't fuck with Fall Guys. Don't fuck with
Yeah,
that. I missed Miku. I actually did it, and she's like, I love Miku, but I'm not adding. I have Multiverses and Fortnite and Save the World to go do. I cannot get tier 80 in a fucking battle pass for Miku. I'm just gonna have to miss it. It's a fucking pill. It's not even her.
Step closer
So
to getting the truth from the dots.
it's like
About this. Or
we're talking about this.
we're talking about this.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just
I agree.
I'm waiting for these live service games to die, and then I'm done. I'm not getting on new ones unless obviously they can look fun and we'll play a little bit, but I'm not gonna like get everything. I'm only gonna actually go for things I like. I'm not letting myself get God again. Unless the game's like 10 out of 10 like Fortnite, then I guess it'll take my life. But if it's not worth it, I'm not getting it.
Project Diva is the only other game I've been playing.
Nice. Holy shit, I need to play some of that because I need to get better with like music and stuff. Because
It's
our
crazy.
biggest thing is we want to make a game. So that's like I just don't hang out online with people much anymore, other than like putting out my own content. It's like we've been thinking about like just like game design stuff. So music's definitely on there. So I need to like play. I've been really like we've all been looking at like DDR and stuff. So Project Diva would be fun.
Yeah,
I have it. I
Project
have one of the
Diva's
games
peak.
on the 3DS. No.
And like I used to be really awful at like most games, including rhythm games, but now I'm actually getting good at Project Diva, and I'm like clearing
Wow.
the songs on hard, and I never did that before. Now I'm
Dude,
like consistently
Can
doing
you
it.
relate with Junior over that? Because Junior likes fucking.
Yeah, that funny.
Dude, I cannot help. Junior's one of the nicest motherfuckers I know from the that whole thing. Like Crimson. Like that's kind of that side of the internet. Like he's cool. He's like
Sorry, Doctor.
popped
but
in
that
like
chaos
some
emerald
streams,
is
said
mine.
hi. I played Smash with him, but like, god damn it, he's like a huge Friday Night Funkin' fan. So I've like every time I make fun of Friday Night Funkin', I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm sorry, man. I know you like that shit. It's all good. I've got tons of stuff I like that I make fun of, but it's beep boop beep bop beep boop.
Animal Crossing.
I'm like a school like bully, cause like the way I joke with is so fucking stupid, and it's like literally just dumb childish bullshit. Like it's obviously it doesn't fucking.
I would say like Junior's a sweetheart, but I can't help but joke about like, quick, tell a lie.
And then it's like the Friday Night Funkin' guys with their like for $2 million we're gonna make a fucking 3DS port or whatever. I think I'm mixing two things together there.
Theirs was like 57 weeks or whatever. and,
3DS
like,
port is just like that thing, like the Mega Man guys.
It's like an Omori.
Oh my god.
They promised to.
How are they
Wait,
just all at the
Omori
lie?
and the Mega
Yeah,
Man
Mighty
guys?
Number 9 and Omori lied about their 3DS
Oh Jesus.
ports.
Okay, I'm a little bit less crazy. Here we go. Central City, goated soundtrack. All right, you go left here to go good, and then you go right if you need the big bombs go bad.
Here's a question, because I like actually talking about positive things for once.
Okay.
John, how do you feel about Nickelodeon All Star Brawl?
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
I didn't really get to play it, unfortunately, but looks really fun. Looks like Melee, but you know, with the Nickelodeon characters, which I like.
Dare I say, John, it's the only one that I've played that's like one of the, besides like Frame Makers, that I like still value. I really like that game. I really like starting it and just playing it with Mona. And I know it's because I've had a different environment than most people online, but I just hope people like really realize that just because a game has low Steam play doesn't mean it's not getting people playing it IRL all the time everywhere. I think actually most people playing the game, like that play games, would just fucking like, a lot of them aren't playing like online. It's like small household families. At least that was how for me growing up, you know? 'Cause there was like online stuff with Xbox 360 and stuff, but a lot of my time I like played with friend groups and stuff. But I was a weird kid.
Kind of same.
Whoa, did you see that? The game's not loading correctly. Hang on, where are we going?
Jeez. It would be fun to drag John into that game sometime, because it's like
What game is it?
Nick.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, NSAB, it's fun. I wouldn't say I'm like the most competitive at it, but if I can play a platform fighter, and I know it's a little bit egotistical, a little bit prideful, I know, that's me, okay? But like, if I can play the game and after like a good chunk of playing it, I can get like fundies and stuff, you know, I think it's like, that's like, it's at least has something that Smash has, because it can keep my attention in a situation where I just like have a hard time holding it with these kinds of games. I don't know. Like,
I feel that.
I lose it. Them fighting cards losing my attention. But for a fighting game, like a traditional fighting game, it keeps it longer than any of them, man. There we go. But like NSAB, it's just I also like, you know how we've talked about the sob story, because it is the funniest, most tragic thing how long I've been with Iron Giant and how fucked he gets. But I stuck with Toph from day one. They've like been the only character I played. They were terrible in that game day
Ace?
one. Yes. I was one of the first people
Any
ever.
good?
Huh?
Is Jenny good?
Yes, she's my secondary. Jenny's awesome. She's not as good off stage as Toph is. She's just not. She's got a really cool nair, and she's got some cool stuff, but, like, she's just, I'm just so fucking good at Toph from, like, the fact that they're the only guy I played in that game, really, besides Jenny.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a fucking, like my bracket demon when I play that game against her top.
I'm really scary. I'm the kind of person that starts you into combos and takes you across and then ends it off with down air in the corner. And I know, like, obviously that's, like, a pro thing, but, like, for the fact that I play with my family and just, like, randomly other friends, I literally, like, that's pretty fucking crazy. So,
Yeah, same.
I believe in NSAB. I still believe in NSAB. I believe in Rep and his team, and I think that he is, like, our, like, fucking Sakurai, like, bro. He's our guy. He's cool. I really like the way he talks about things, and, like, he's just always there when, like, in the weirdest places sometimes, man. I love Rep. And he loves Garfield, and he got Garfield into his game, and
Garfield, I was thinking about him.
right? He's the one character I haven't played because everyone I know plays him, but, like, I still love Garfield. I love looking at him because everyone's playing him. Like, holy fuck, he's the Garfield guy. Of course he's based. Come on, that's like Garfield is like a fucking like Spectrum Pride character because he was my favorite guy growing up, you know? And all my Spectrum friends are in this Garfield.
So funny.
I love Garfield. He's
It
awesome. Like everyone can, like, so many weird people on the internet just like agree over Garfield. It's like, yes. I love
This
Garfield.
anonymous appeal
He's
to him.
awesome, right?
I love how
He's a lazy cat. How is he
Yeah,
not
right,
the
and he's
biggest
so
mood
funny.
of all?
He hates Mondays, and he's tired.
That's great. That's the thing I wanted to gush about too. Is I feel like Rep and Nick Brawl have such an inherent understanding of the character's appeal and their origins that it's in all these Smash clones I've played with you, Mabel, where they're like based on existing IP. I always feel this certain disingenuous side of it because those games are usually forced out of necessity to an extent. Like if they include a Transformers character, it's because well Hasbro owns it, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Whereas Smash has always been stuff that Sakurai likes, so he always puts himself in it. I feel that with Rep. I feel like everything that's in that game has been something that he likes. So like Garfield feels like such a genuine deconstruction of what made the 1990s Garfield such a sweet little cat.
I know. Why is he like Lorenzo Music Garfield? You guys, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
holy
so
fuck,
cute.
he's Garfield and Friends Garfield. He's our guy. I love that shit. So I just always feel so genuinely like excited whenever I like hear about something going on with Rep, because at least I know it'll be a good take on it, you know? I don't really obsess over, like, I don't, like, stalk him on Twitter or anything. Not the same way that we stalk everything that Sakurai says about Smash, just because of history and stuff like that, but, like, I definitely, every time I see him on Twitter, I'm like, yeah, that's the Smash guy.
Every
I love
single
that guy.
time
Yes, sir.
that Nintendo's done a tweet about the eShop going down, he posts links to Citra and shit, and he's like, kids, do your homework. The test is about to begin.
Oh.
He's so badass. Like, he's literally, I'm
How
not
can
even
you mic
paraphrasing.
drop so hard?
Uh-huh.
Fucking Jesus, dude. And he's like the Nick guy. Like, he's got connections everywhere. He's gonna, dude. And then it's gonna live longer. It actually is like living longer than fucking Multiverse.
It's gonna outlive it.
It's actually gonna outlive it because they're like, the top guy I follow on Twitter is still going in. And fucking NSAB 2 is in production. It's literally living longer. NSAB 2, like, so if Splatoon counts as a separate game, then fucking Multiverses might as well be getting new games every 5 seconds, because that's what's going on. That's what live service games are, man.
It is just
The
awesome.
game is just changing. It's awesome. I'm so excited for 2, and I really hope all my guys are in it.
Yes. Oh, they will.
They'll probably have similar play flows, because he knows, like, how it should go. He's like, Smash. He's like, I'm so excited for this guy, like,
Jimmy.
to take off. Holy shit.
Fingers crossed for Jimmy.
Oh my god, yo, Jimmy! Yes,
probably get
Jimmy!
Jimmy.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, if Jimmy got in that game,
I
I'd
got
be getting...
Hugh over Jimmy first, which I think is
Right?
pretty legendary.
Right? He was awesome. I think being able to play as Jimmy, though, guys, would activate, like, something, like a neuron in my head. Also, we're doing neutral again, so this will be easy to talk through. I think, like...
finally, influencing characters in games.
Wait, let me turn you
Internet
up here,
meme.
bro. Hold
Oh
up.
yeah.
Oh, my
memes are
bad.
Finally interpreting like characters in games now.
You know what the
Memes.
awesome
Oh, yeah,
thing
no.
is
Like,
about that, too?
I think that was one of the good things about Multiverse is Shaggy. Shaggy was a funny
Yeah.
meme. And they got the guy who voiced him
Oh,
for that.
Ultra Instinct.
And it's the fucking movie Shaggy, too. So it's like, Dude,
Yeah, who voices him?
what is going on, bro? I love that shit. That's like I didn't main him, but like I that was one of the things that hooked me. I was like, shit, there could be some. But most of these things were just different guys, like Iron Giant, like all that stuff was
Gun
just.
has one of the
Tony's the least funny motherfucker ever there, but I fucking like. I think it'd be awesome to have what's his name or Jimmy Neutron come back, just because I played a lot of like. I love Jimmy Neutron growing up, and as well as I played as him a lot in both all the Nick games I got and all that shit. I think it would be. I might actually play him. Because you guys know that Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius weird ass PC game that I do, but it's like that shit. Like, I'm game, bro. Let me play as him again. It's time. It's like that's like my Banjo Kazooie, bro. like to see him come into one of the games. That is fucking bad for what we're doing, but it's okay. We're gonna go the dark
Frogger.
way. Huh?
Frogger.
Frogger, yeah, that too. I love Frogger. I need to do a great quest playthrough. Again, we need to see if we can get running on this computer.
That'll be fun.
I think maybe I'll mess with that after stream.
That would be hilarious.
But yeah, I love an SAB, I love Rep, and I am glad to talk about my weird ass relationship with how I see Rep on the internet every time I see him. Like,
I feel bad for him. He's like a really cool dude, and I noticed like his behavior became so jaded after the multiverses thing. Is people would write up their ass about how like, oh yeah, Nick shit, this game has voice acting, whatever. And now, one that was earlier, now, like Nick got the update that added voice acting.
oh fucking jeez, there's VAs and all their VAs are in that fucking game. Holy shit. Oh my god, it was just wanting it, like Twitter saw that, like Nick on Twitter saw that just they must have seen what was going on, bro, cuz like it's too cool.
Say that's why Hugh Neutron is so awesome, because he's not just a meme edition. His actor Mark DiCarlo put his foot in the door for them so they could get the voice acting, from what I understand.
Yes, ma'am.
It really makes him feel so special.
Mark DiCarlo actually got like he's the reason we have it. He's the reason, like he holy shit, he asked for it, bro. Damn. Oh my gosh. I am so just proud of like that, like the cartoon side of Nick, even though like the live action side of Nick is so jaded. Like there's so many good ones, despite like the whole John K thing and stuff like that. There's a lot of really good fucking people. People like Steven Hillenburg that are still like around, like Jenny and stuff like that, like Jenny's whole like show.
Oh yeah. I would say like
as well as like we even still like, because Steven Hillenburg worked on Rocco, right?
I did.
So how did that
I'm
movie
going
get
to find
made?
the truth for myself.
For Twitter. Who made that?
who made he wasn't the creator of Rocco. He worked a lot on it.
But he worked on it, so I was just wondering who, like.
The original creator got into contact by Nickelodeon. They asked him to do the Netflix movie. That's why that movie was so cool. Is like,
Did Tom Kenny did he reprise his role?
yeah,
Holy shit.
Tom Kenny reprised his role.
We need
as
to go back and
Hector in
watch that, because it's been a long fucking time. It's been a long time since I've seen anything Rocco, and that I love Rocco. Biggest Rocco fan. I got the hat. It's like the only character hat.
This makes 5 Chaos Emeralds.
You're a pretty big Rocco.
No, we just all like Rocco. We just don't watch that much Rocco. So it's like,
Day of reckoning
you know.
is near. Bring all
But
the
Rocco being in that game is so fucking cool. Gosh, what a stellar fucking DLC lineup. I mean, like, that's like, guys, like, Jimmy's dad, fucking Hugh Neutron, is like our, like, what Waluigi should have been. Like, think of all the best fucking, like, ones that we've all wanted for Smash. At, like, just, like, the peak ones. Like, we're like, oh, yeah, obviously we need this guy, we need this guy, we need this guy. Those, like, these are all the kinds of guys, bro. I swear to God. And
It's
it even,
awesome.
like, just adds, like, the villain or something like that. Just, I mean, how fast he overcome things just because he grew up in a different, like, era and he got to see, like, the mistakes made that, like, Sakurai has made in the past, you know what I mean? Like, just, because we got to see Sakurai, like, learn how to deal with how the internet fucking, you know, just does this shit.
Oh yeah, and just like
Do we
make
heal or kill?
mistakes, like
I
tripping.
think we kill. Or heal. Oh, shit. Killed a guy. Keep going though, Mona.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, or like other mistakes Sakurai made, like adding tripping to Brawl. Like he went back on that, but still kept it around for things like Diddy's Banana Peel, and that kept it so interesting. I think that Rep has a really good understanding of that. I think that's what makes him a really good director.
Yeah.
That's especially apparent with a game like Slap City that is so overindulgent. that it's-
Yes, he's a game director, and that's why when I've been doing like story writing stuff, I've been trying to be as open-minded and just keep stuff going forward. Like, because Rep is a huge inspiration to all of us, I think.
Oh yeah, he's so cool.
Because, like, that's like, he made a game. Holy shit. Slap Shit City looks like. Well, I almost
Slap
said it.
shitty.
I almost said it, okay? Look, slap. It doesn't, you know.
Slop shitty.
It's fun and it
It
controls
plays
awesome, but
good.
it plays so good, but it does like also kind of like look like shit, but it's like charming.
Uh,
It's just made to look like Smash 64.
Yeah.
Like it.
Ultimately, I didn't vibe with it at launch, but I really got used to it by the time they did the DLC characters at the end of its life. I was like, oh yeah, actually, I get it now. It's playing into it.
No, I think that I'm just look. If I talk about my opinion of Slap City as compared to Mick All-Star Brawl, we're gonna be here all fucking day because I'm gonna be explaining why. Like, I love playing it, but also, dude, look at how far they've come.
I know.
Like,
it's
Slap
so
City is
good.
like a meme game. It's the kind of game people are like, yo, dude, look, it's melee, and like fucking play, and be like, it'd be the funniest content ever, right? But like now, people are really like taking them seriously too. Like, I feel like because when you have a character like that people already know, like, it's awesome for a fighting game, bro. That's where it's really at. You gotta kind of. It takes a long time to earn trust with that with a fighting game. It's not as easy unless it's very story based. Like, I like to think that the reason that a fighting game, like them's fighting herds with all original characters been able to take off the ground is just because they have such interesting fucking guys. You know, I think you can totally overcome that whole like, you gotta use licensed guys, but like, it's definitely like, I just feel like Slap City doesn't get enough time to make you want to keep playing. I think if you are a seasoned platform fighter veteran, you're going to be able to stick with it longer, way faster. Like, because you'll immediately, like, a respect is gained just by seeing that, how they handle things like controls and stuff. I like a lot of the stuff from Slap City, and a lot of it carries over to NSAB.
The game like actually has like decent like rollback type netcode,
Right.
which usually doesn't work with Smash clones. It usually is not
The
actually
music
the way to go.
on the main menu is fucking amazing.
Isn't
I love
it?
its aesthetic. I love all that stuff. I think back when I played a lot more Smash 4. I stopped with the music, thought I crashed there. I'm just gonna go ahead and restart. Fuck!
Oh man.
Fuck, that took so
Is it as loud for
long.
you guys
Yes.
as it is for me?
I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
sorry.
I'm deaf.
Oh, fuck. Ah, shit.
Fuck.
Fucking shit!
There was the last level, man. Come on. Anyways.
Fucking shit.
The fuck was I saying? Anyways, like, shit. I have very complex feelings for Slap City. I think that it has a lot of issues and stuff that I don't fucking like. Just in the moveset design and stuff like that, I'm just kind of like Fishboon is a weird motherfucker. But out of any of the guys in the game, I'm like, I'm the Fishboon. Yeah, I'm going for Fishboon because Miss fucking Gun McPow feels so goddamn weak and so pitiful and so shit. Like, holy crap. And then they have like guys that instantly fucking kill you. So that's not comparable to Slap City at all, is it? That's like, none of that is the same. Like, everybody just kills. Everybody just fucks the shit out of you in NSAB.
It's definitely like
So
it's,
fast, so like no slow shit. It's just, it's beautiful, man. I don't know. They came so far from Slap City. I love Slap City for what it is, but it's like, I love Smash, like Smash 4 for what it was. It's like, it's just a toothpick changes everything, you know? Just some more solid, some tighter mechanics, you know? It takes learning for your second revision. I think Smash Ultimate is when like Super Smash Bros. Really stormed the world. Like, everyone fucking knows about this now.
Oh yeah.
And that was just, it also was because it was on a better console, but I really feel like Sakurai learned a lot from every game before it to make his game, you know, the one that everyone's like, yeah, that's Smash.
So many little mistakes along the way ended up combining for a lot of learning, which is great.
Right. Thankfully, Shadow the Hedgehog remembers where we were, by the way, so we'll just keep
We'll
on
just do
going.
it.
Oh, damn it! Man, what the fuck?
It's definitely like, and it's just such a. It's what I love about that team is just such a respect to the source material. Like the tricks I found out when trying the mod Jenny were so over the top. Which I need to DM that one person.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
I met up with Knuckles in Central City.
Hopefully you haven't forgotten what you need to do.
Creatures plot to blow
Because I do.
Nothing I've forgotten on what to do with that. I just
My learn-term memory's been better though. I might be able to remember stuff like that better now.
I was able to take possession.
My short-term memory's gotten way worse though.
Now there are only 2.
If you value your short-term memory, do not do like marijuana or anything like that because it will make it worse. Thankfully, my short-term memory was always like kind of just mid as fuck. So I'm like, and it's kind of funny when I'm stupid because I'm always hanging out with Mona and Doodle, so it's like they remember usually.
I always try to.
And sometimes it helps if no one was remembering what I was talking about and I just like got cut off. It's probably not even that important anyways because it's just rambling. So
I just overlook shit so much now. That's become my issue.
I just have like so much less social anxiety. I don't really care
That's
where I am.
Okay.
I think it's funny because I think Doodle's short-term memory is actually pretty rough too sometimes.
I'll finally
I
know
mean, I think
who
just
I
sometimes
am.
you just don't hear stuff.
Shadow,
Well,
we seem to have a
I don't know. Sometimes you just like
running loose on the base.
Or maybe I do.
like
Yeah, you got a
you
pretty
have
short
pot
term
brains
memory.
normally, and it makes you really fun to hang around and like
He does.
really
I just have my own
fucking
hat.
creative.
Dude,
Taylor,
literally so many.
give me her. I want her.
Okay.
Um,
I literally like in the past
Sorry.
like so many people like from like Yeet City and shit would say like, dude, are you high? I'm like, no. Do I sound high? Like, yes, you do.
that's fucking weird. And
It's very weird.
like, keep in mind we're all kind of like crazy. Like, especially you and me, Taylor. I feel like we're really off the wall sometimes socially. I can hold a conversation with people way easier. Base me though, I like. I just used to like just be really autistic. I feel like I still am, but like I make sure the other person's kind of understanding, and I don't hide clear cues that I'm just being autistic and I'm not just trying to be crazy. Like, I used to hide a lot more cues that I'm just a fucking dumbass. But I am, so, and I don't really care. And I think just in general, I've been having a lot more fun hanging with people. Though I will miss what people are saying more in conversation. Because I'm able to focus on things better. And I actually just noticed that today when I was looking back on vlogs. I'm like, oh my god, Junior was like talking to me, and I just like just kind of like half paid attention to why he said and responded. I'm like, I did not give him, because I was like, I was fully focused on Smash. And I was like, I have never been able to focus like on Smash like that in my entire life. So, holy shit, guys! Like, because they say like with autism, it's really hard to zone things, like zone. Because like when you, I don't know if you guys have that when you go in public, and it's like. I just remember someone described it as that when you go in public and like everyone's voices are just so overbearing and you cannot focus on something. That is something I've always dealt with, and I don't know if that's like a me thing or if that's an autism thing, but that's just like that's something I've noticed that's gotten a lot better. Can I break this? Yeah, I don't need that many.
Relatable.
Yeah, so you know, there's ups and downs, but I feel like for some reason Taylor just is by default high, and that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
That's why he's creative, you know. Everybody's different.
Own without touching any substances.
I think you know what it is that like Taylor has sometimes social awkwardness, but he doesn't have like social like I don't think you have necessarily as much social anxiety as like I did. Because you express yourself way easier. I mean, you wait because you feel stuff, but like just how I've seen you, the way you handle yourself, and the way you've explained yourself.
I guess it's more so just getting my foot through the door.
Because for me, the entire way is terrifying.
Yeah.
I still stress out about getting my foot in the door because you don't always know how to for like a scenario or something like that. That's not like just anxiety. Everybody's gonna get butterflies and something right before they walk out on stage, you know.
Yeah.
But
Or
I
fake
definitely like.
uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Watch out for its movement.
Like I've been wanting to hang out with like someone in like weird chat or something for so long, and it's literally been like anxiety, like just getting it started.
I'm not really talking about like, yeah, like what you're saying is super valid, by the way. I'm just like, that's like a whole new thing. For me, it's just like, I don't know, it's very complex, but it was hindering me because you notice how much I talk now, okay? I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Like, very definitely, like, I'm a very different person as of, like, this year.
Your
It's-
social skills actually got like a lot better.
Oh yeah, when I walk into rooms, not always, but if it's a business environment, I love to shake people's hands now, like a lot more. And I'm just like, it's not as scary to me. It's like more like I'm like let me remember to do this. I used to be so scared of it that I would just not even fucking like it was terrible, man. The fact that I knew how to do things and it was just too much for me to even do them. Like I knew what to say to get my foot through the door and I would not do it. You know, that sucks. That fucking sucks, and that's what I've dealt with. Cause like I can't tell you how sucky it is when you're in like a social situation, Doodle, and like I feel you when you like just don't know what to say or how to say it or something like that, like especially with new people, because people are weird and people are different, you know. And like reading new people is just kind of something. Guys, I just realized I'm just fucking playing through the game.
Didn't you get to the end?
I just need to get to the end, but I forgot to skip. I just kept going because I'm like, I really got into what I was talking about. So, I mean, it's okay.
So it's no harm, no foul. It's not like you're killing guys or whatever.
No, I already showed the skip. Well, not this one skip, but it's like, you just imagine me flying through the level. I'm having pothead thoughts right now. But like, pothead thoughts are some of the most real ones, bro. Because it's like, there's like no shame. For the most part, if you're like a chill dude, like, it's not like, you know. I try not to go up people's asses, though. Generally, like, if there's anything like I say anymore that's like dickhead stuff, and if it comes off that way, it's probably just because I think it's funny. I love talking shit about multiverses. Though I think, in general, I do all of that a lot less now that I've just been chill. Because, like...
Leave it to me!
Yeah. I actually like to more have a debate about it. I don't really... I used to get really, like, mad about, just, like... Well, like, games and stuff like that when I talk about them for emphasis. But I've realized, like... I try to calmly assess things at the start, and then, like, obviously when something's, like, extreme, you can, but it's just, like, people were not understanding a lot of the time. They think I'm getting mad, and it's just like, I'm just fucking autistic, bro. I'm crazy.
I feel that.
I'm... To me, this is normal, you know? And honestly, it's kind of fucked up because it's in this household, it's still how we talk about things, you know? We're very, very crazy. I don't know what I'm doing here, y'all.
Well, so obviously I'm going to speak my mind on the stream here with you guys. I like being as upfront as I can be. But I've been practicing patience. Mabel's instilled in me as well. Yeah. I try to just hear people out more than just immediately shut them down for how they feel. If somebody actually wanted to defend multiverses, I'd be open to it, but I haven't had anyone who'd actually openly defend it. Anyone who likes it will not talk about why they like it or even assess any of the problems. Like, you know.
Yeah. You got that right. I just won't talk about it. I'm like,
Thought it was awesome.
Oh my god.
Like, I guess the idea of it.
I panicked because I bumped into it and I thought my thing was gonna break, but it didn't. I think I canceled the damage. Oh shit. I canceled the damage. Oh my god. And I still didn't. So I was able to take that hit too. Okay. We need to get to a save.
I'm glad you brought the up drum because I'm full on the same page. That's why we love the game and that's why we paid over like $40 on like cosmetics. We love the idea.
I was gonna go there with that. Is that I think that multiverses we all dropped off at a separate part, and I think the reason why John's kind of dropped off around here is that we haven't gotten anything as fans of Scooby-Doo. Let's be real, guys. What have we gotten? Where is my food? Where the fuck is my food? I have not gotten to see anything, bruh.
There it is.
Ben 10 would be the only thing to pull me back in.
Yeah, Ben 10 would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, another CN thing? Yes. Adult Swim would be awesome, but I really think I'd get more pulled in by a CN thing. I don't know. I think right now, with how cynical I'm about the game, I do not want to see another guy like that, and especially with them itching and just, like, fucking confirming, asking Adult Swim for more Pickle Rick voices, to add Pickle Rick right after the main guy who voices Rick just did something really bad.
No.
I don't really, like, he's going to court for it. I don't know if it's, like, happened or not, but, like, Jesus Christ, bruh. Jesus motherfucking Christ. And there's, like, screenshots of him grooming people. Like, he is, like...
fucked.
He's fucked. And he's actually, like, really fucked. Because he's fucking 33, John. He's really old. And he's, like, he doesn't work on any of his games. He doesn't do anything. He just makes the funny voice. So, I just joke about it. I cope about it. I'm just like, oh, wow, geez, Rick.
Oh man,
which definitely is kind of fucked up, but it's also really funny. Like, I'm sorry, bro. It's funny as shit.
Just laugh about it because it sucks, man.
Oh, jeez, Rick, wow. The guy that voices us, you know. Yeah, he seems to be a really bad dude. Oh, Morty, no. It's okay, Morty. It's fine. It's just Twitter. They're overreacting. Oh, okay then. Thank you. And then he walks out and he's like, well, unless he hit his wife, groomed a minor, killed somebody, did something bad, and then it's like fucking like, boom.
You know, it's funny because
Morty, no one
keep
wants
an
to
eye
kill
on
you,
him.
Morty.
And then like the next episode, they're like, "Oh, geez, Rick, don't we kind of sound a little different? We sound a little different, Rick."
Oh my god.
Don't pay attention to it, Morty. Sound the same. It's
Partly hoping
fine."
they take the piss and just make like Tom Kenny voice from now on.
God. I can only think of like, I like how we've really like only been able to think of like references, by the way, like how you referenced it earlier last night or something like that. It might have been the night before, but you were like talking about the fucking flu rap song. That was so funny.
I was saying the dude in this song, it sounds like the flu rally, the rally yesterday.
Yes.
I like it did, it really did.
It's like this is like a point of no return for the series. Basically, kind of like the flu rap like episode was. That's why I've referenced it there. Unless she has the flu. Like they totally like. They're gonna have to. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's not like this is gonna be like Dan Harmon now has full creative control over the series, because I don't think Justin was really doing a whole lot. I don't think much is gonna change for like the series in terms of writing, but I do think we're gonna see a tone change. It might be more like serious. I don't know, because especially from Dan Harmon being like, well, I don't really have to do as much silly stuff anymore. It is an adult series, but I can make it. He's just gonna make Community more so. I don't know. I think the general writing vibe though is gonna stay the same, just because it's probably been Dan Harmon and his guys writing it for a while now. If what we've heard is true and Justin just doesn't come into work.
Never show your face around me again.
Anyways, yeah, Rick and Morty, sorry, it's just Multiverse is reminding me of fucking some of the most terrible shit that's happened this year with the Rick and Morty thing, passing of Batman, Iron Giant, being in Multiverses, therefore me seeing him, so reminding me of the tragic thing. There's more, there's fucking more. LeBron's not even voiced by LeBron. Fucking, yeah, Velma right now in this thing too, with the whole new Velma show going on. I'm just like, and her being like fucking like, take a shower, Shaggy, like Shaggy like side B.
Yeah, dude, Brad Bird's The Iron Giant is now an amazing violence fighting game Multiverses, including multiple characters who use firearms.
This is who I am. Oh God.
Kind of a, I mean, I know I'm reaching, but it's kind of a bad touch, right? To like Stripe like he's like a pistol for his neutral B, and we've got like the fucking Iron Giant in there with him.
Oh my God, I didn't even thought about that because I don't look at him. By the way, guys, I actually liked watching Gremlins growing up. I just don't fucking care about them in this game. I just always thought it was like a B movie that I really enjoyed, but I'm just like, are you seriously milking this shit ass fucking movie?
They're trying to get the fucking guy from the Goonies in there.
It's
like,
not even good. It's just cheap to get because it's fucking Gremlins. They'll let you have anything, I'm sure. Like, what the fuck has Gremlins got going on for now, right? Like, you guys feel that, right? I haven't seen anything Gremlins.
it is, it's certainly like an old movie. Same with Goonies. Is it wrong to say the guy in Goonies is kind of alias?
It might be. I haven't seen it in a while, and he was weird.
Like, obviously he's a good guy in the end, but like, the way they like dehumanize him with like the mutated face and the Superman shirt and stuff.
I never saw the Hunchback of Notre Dame, so I don't even like also just bringing that one in the equation of characters like that from them. Like, I don't even know like how that treats that guy.
I would say the Hunchback's actually pretty progressive.
It
they
is?
say that he's more than his appearance and what makes him different from people.
Oh, that's the message of it. I'm sorry, I never saw it. I just remember hearing people talk about that once, and it's like, huh, I wonder how that deals with that.
It's actually
Well,
quite sweet.
if that's for that time, that one's fine. Then I don't know what's up with that guy. If he's like, I don't know. Isn't he like a giant orc guy though? I can't remember.
He's like a misshapen man that hides in like a cellar and eats
So he's not
chocolate
even like
bars.
a crazy guy. I don't fucking know, Mona. It's the fucking Goonies, bruh.
I know, right? I'm just saying, it's like, why is that like your go-to like A game character to add in your dying live service game? Are there not better Warner Bros. Characters? There's not an entire Cartoon Network catalog of like Ben 10 and shit.
God, one time when I went into like a fucking like dollar store and checked out something, and I was wearing a Goonies shirt, and this was like me when I was like fucking 12 or something like that, and fucking like I was at the checkout and the guy and he was like, dude, Goonies is way past your time. Beep.
What the fuck?
Like I'm like, okay. And then I take it home and I'm like, every time I looked at that shirt then, that said like the Goonies on it. It was just the title, like the Goonies. I'm like, oh, I don't want to think about that guy. So I just like got rid of it. And it's too small for me anyway. So it's like,
Just threw it away.
I got gassed out of even like relating
Jesus.
myself. Cause I'm like, honestly, I don't even feel like dying on this hill. I don't like the Goonies that much. So whatever, buy it with the Goonies, right? Let's turn this up a little bit.
Dude, what a fucking asshole.
Holy
Honestly,
shit.
Not a lot even
Dude.
happens in that fucking movie. That's why, like, it's the one thing Teen
Go
Titans
in the
Go like
cave?
parodies is like the cave with the guy in it.
Right? Oh shit, let's fill that bar up real quick. Let me see if I can get the file for that. And then we'll think about doing I'm fucking done playing Shadow, y'all. I can't get another game in tonight. Not tonight. We did it. We played Shadow. For like ever. Holy fuck, dude. Should be in my quick access here.
Honestly, it's one of those things where I'm definitely overthinking, but I also like I felt the same way about Big the Cat and how John St. John voiced
Yeah,
him,
and then it turned out to be
Lonnie-
real.
Uh-huh.
So, but it's fair because these are things from our childhoods that we've never actually thought about. I think we're at 111 right now. Oh my gosh. It's kind of an all over the place thing, but I mean, like, you know, John doesn't play Sonic, and like I haven't even talked with John that much, so it's like just catching up, pretty much, just vibing. That's pretty much all I'm here for right now. This is Shadow is like second right now. I don't feel like playing it, bruh. I don't feel like playing it all. But we're gonna do it. I'm gonna beat it. Don't worry, okay? I know a lot of naysay, but like, I just got life going on. So it's like when I get time for Shadow, I will play it and get it done, and then like I'll start picking it up after we play Shadow, and then I'll probably stop again while I get my 3DS worked on. I don't even know if I talked too much about it, John, but I'm gonna be sending a 3DS. I got one imported from Japan. It's this pink pretty one, and I've got like tons of stuff on. I'm still like adding like little bits, just kind of as I see I want. I'm putting music on there now because it's got like a music playing app that lets you make playlists, so it's fucking cool. I'm gonna be sending it though to someone so they can put a capture card inside of it, so that I can plug it into my computer and actually record the other Sonic games in the series. So that is gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing, and this is just kind of like something I was thinking about earlier. I was like, I forgot I haven't even really been telling people. I don't even know if I'm gonna be doing like Sonic, like bringing people in for Sonic series, unless it's a grind or something that does not matter. Because if it's like story and stuff like that, I mean, I'm just gonna be in it, you know. This, I'm like, I don't care about the game. No one cares about the game. I have the runs in the description. I don't think I'm gonna be taking much gameplay from this. I'll be coming for gameplay, but not many moments for Shadow. More so, I think I'm just gonna talk about it a lot because it's just kind of my life during that period, because it's been weird, been really weird. Though multiverses, definitely, like, just the things going on have like stamped this era, so I'm gonna be able to remember what the fuck was going on. Man,
Yeah.
holy shit. Yeah. I'm looking forward to being it. We're at 102. I mean, what's 224 more to go, right? Or,
Oh
yeah.
God.
Yeah. How does
Over
that?
nothing.
And when I do the math, it doesn't sound very good, does it? Yeah. But I mean, that's 102 we don't have to do, so that's pretty good. We are a third through it, pretty much. Almost.
multiverses will not survive through 204 runs.
Yeah, guys, this game was born and died while we played Shadow. Holy shit! Holy fuck, is that true?
I think it is.
This game was born, like, Multiverses was born and died in the time I was playing Shadow. Oh god, guys, remember that. If it dies, I gotta talk about that for a video. Like,
It's a good thing I just got out of my coma when I fell down from space. Now to go play my favorite game, Multiverses.
AI was born and like might also like die during this time. I don't know. I don't think AI is gonna die. I think it's like, unfortunately, like going to eat us alive as a species, and I'm terrified of it. But like, holy shit, man. fucking god. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. I don't know if I had something else I was talking about. Probably gonna watch this through some in 10 years from now and be like, why didn't I say what I was saying? But you know, fuck you, Fiesta for me. Probably doing a lot better. Probably have a lot more money. Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit, what was I talking about? I was wrapping up this game, but holy fuck, dude, what are you looking at right now, Mona? You're...
Just my favorite original game creator.
Tony, you.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he been saying? Does he acknowledge these? How is his face right now? Because he's like stone face. Like he's like.
He's made 2 tweets during this month.
Oh.
Rank next week won't allow the same characters on the same team, and
Yeah, the whole game doesn't allow the same characters on the same team. You know that, John? They don't let you do double picking anywhere. It's bugged out right now. Where in ranked you can't double pick characters because they think it's OP. Because the people who play think it's OP because they've never played a fighting game. And when they patched it, so ranked can't do it. By the way, when you start a game, also nice pink bow tie on that guy's ab. When you start, what the fuck is that?
what was your favorite episode of Party Down?
Party Down. Is that the fucking Glee lady?
Maybe it is.
Oh my god, why are they wearing pink, the same pink suit? Like, I wear that sometimes. What are they doing?
It might be like a directorial, like artistic thing.
Weird. I'm losing my shit. That's why we need to end the stream because I'm just getting toked out. But, fucking, I don't know what I was talking about. Do you remember, Mona?
I don't.
One with a pink bow.
Shit, the moment before that. Go back up to the tweet. Oh yeah, double picking. Oh yeah, so there's a bug right now. So in ranked you can't double pick, but in the base game you can't double pick until you're rematching them, and then you can double pick, and then you can't double pick them again. So it basically means double pick, don't double pick, double pick, don't double pick, double pick, don't double pick. Because we have a way of beating the fucking. We should show him real quick after I end the stream, and then maybe work on dailies or recess what we do. By stream, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I am playing this slow.
It's actually been 3 months since the last character. I thought it
Damn.
was like a few days.
Whoa! Holy fuck, our lives are going by fast.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, that's insane.
It's
Dude, we've been playing Shadow for so long, guys. When did we start this? It was years ago when we were playing Adventure. Oh my god.
time flies when you're having fun.
Oh my god,
and,
my fucking life is flying by with this game series, guys. It's taking me forever. No wonder no one's ever done this. Oh, don't worry, it'll be really fast when we get through Shadow, though. I gotta remember that. Shadow is insane. Okay, bye, stream.